Yo, it's your boy Marita, boy. I'm back up in this thing, man. Listen. Oh, man. Boy. And the plot thickens. I said that Ralo should just be quiet. He should just be quiet. Ralo should just let it go. We had kind of how the media in the shout out the anonymous ones, how the media in the news cycle run nowadays. It's so fast to where, like case in point, we didn't even talk about Lil Durk being in jail for murder for hire right now. You see how quick the news cycle turns nowadays. So Rollo, you was out of the algorithm. We weren't even talking. We weren't even talking about you. Shout out to Chicks 1000. We weren't even talking about you, Rollo, as far as you the snitching allegations and stuff no more. But you couldn't leave well enough alone. You couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, I'm finna tell y'all something. I'm finna prove to y'all that Rollo told. He admits that he told. That's how come sometimes my grandma used to say, you so dumb, you so smart till you don't. Just shut up sometimes. One thing about me, dog, I know how to communicate. I know how to communicate and I know how to listen and I know how to say what I mean. Like when I use my when I use my words, I already be done thought about what I'm gonna say. And I learned that because I used to have a homeboy named Jermaine, and we used to debate about sports and shit like that. And he was very tactful with the words he would say. Now Rollo, he very tactful too, but he slipped up. He slipped up. And I'm finna prove that Rollo told. Also, if y'all watch not my last video, was it my last one? It was either the last one or last live or the live before that. Well, I told y'all Rollo told on a dead man. I told y'all Rollo told on a dead man. I told y'all this. I don't know. I ain't heard nobody say that before me. So if y'all see other people saying that, you know where it came from. Marita broke the news. But my channel's so small or smaller than a lot of these other channels to where if when they come out with it, motherfucker gonna think they said it. No. But I'm finna show y'all something here. I'm finna prove to y'all. And Rollo did it to himself. Talking too goddamn much. Talking too goddamn much. Also, man, we gonna talk about this. We supposed to talk about this on my last live, but we had so much content, with our West Coast homeboys coming in. Shout out to Lil Kel. Shout out to Marathon Kel. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Marathon Kel. Marathon Kel. Right? Shout out to Loose Cannon for pulling up, and shout out to the homies from the West Coast pulling up. I appreciate y'all. I wish I could remember them guys' name. I'm gonna go back and look at the live and memorize them guys' names. So when I get them guys shots out, that I'll make sure that they get they just do. But shout out to them guys for coming through. Shout out to Tennille, my girl Tennille Bourne's always holding me down. That's my number one. You know what I'm saying? You ever watch Star Trek? You know what I'm saying? You got the captain of the ship, then you got number one. You know what I'm saying? Make it so number one. That's my number one. She always holding it down. Shout out to Unspoken Crime Murders. Yo, that's my guy too, right there. I look at Unspoken Crime Murders like the Oracle. You know what I'm saying? Like when I need to know some or when I need to understand some, most likely he gonna have the answer when it's pertaining to this internet shit. So shout out to him, and he always been very, very supportive of the channel, man. He ain't even have to, dog. See, that's what I be talking about, man. When you find people that support you and don't have to, they just do it out of the kindness of their heart. You better try to keep it real with them people and try to keep them people around in your life. Them people is more valuable than money. Money ain't shit. Money come, money go. But real, true people, good people with good hearts, them that is more valuable than anything. Gold, money, all that shit. And I understand that. So salute to your fam. Salute to your fam. To be honest with you, unspoken is very influential in this channel, even being here, to be real with you. When I really sit and think about it, unspoken really the one who kind of helped me the most at the beginning. Of course, I had my connections with the Melly case or whatever, but I'm talking about like he know what it is. He know what I'm saying. But if it wasn't for Unspoken, I'm sure that this channel would not be what it is or wouldn't have came this far. So salute to you, man. I just want to make sure that you understand that I remember that and that I'm thankful. So salute to you, gang. But let me tell y'all about this Ralo shit. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna just tell y'all what we got on lineup. We got the Jeezy situation. I'm gonna go through that real quick because that shit's still cloudy. But allegedly he got in a fight with Goldmouth, one of his homeboys or ex-homeboys. We got Asian Dog threatening to unalive Cash Dog. We got Muwop in jail, kicking it with the ops. That's crazy if you ask me. Like, you nigga, you in jail for the gonna be in jail for the rest of your life for killing an op, and now you kicking it with the ops. And then we're gonna talk about the 50 Cent situation a little bit more. And then we're gonna get into some more shit, right? But let me tell y'all about this Ralo situation real quick here, y'all. If y'all go to this Mav Hoffa interview right here, I just watched it, y'all. I just watched it. It just hit 2 hours ago. I would play it, but they've been copyrighting me and all types of stuff all over YouTube, and I still got a community strike that I don't get out my channel until the 4th. So I'ma just chill out. But I'm gonna tell you where to go with to see it right here, right? So I told y'all in one of my last lives that Ralo, and I want to say this too. I don't hate Ralo, man. I'm a Ralo fan, dog. As far as what he do for the community, I feel like people who help destroy the community, like I used to do, by selling drugs and doing other things in the community. I feel like the people who do that and give back to the community are few and far between. You feel me? I can't say that. I sold drugs and then turned around and gave out turkeys. I never did that. So I always admire the people, the drug dealers and stuff like that in the community who did give back to the community. Because when I was a little poor ass kid who mama was on crack, a lot of the times how I was able to go to the fair or I was able to eat or things of that nature was from the drug dealers. The same drug dealers that used to serve my mama crack, and I used to watch them serve my mama crack. The same drug dealer that used to serve my mama crack used to then turn around and give me $10, used to give me $5. You got to remember, I'm talking about in the 90s, so this was a decent amount of money at this time. A lot of time, the money that the drug dealers was giving me was the difference between me having something for dinner that night. You feel what I'm saying? Because maybe my mama be done smoked it all up on crack or whatever. And I'm no disrespect to my mama. I'm just telling you what the dynamic was. I love my mama. God rest her soul. But I'm just telling you what the dynamic of the situation was. So I always had an affinity for a drug dealer that's in the hood that at least give back to the community. And we all know that's what Ralo, claim to fame is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't his music, it's his heart. It's him, hustling and then taking care of the community that he was taking advantage of or taking from. So shout out to Ralo for that. And I'm a friend of, and I'm a friend of Ralo. I mean, I'm a fan of Ralo because of that. But I want to say this, dog. Cause Rollo keep going on the internet with it. He keep going on the internet with it. So I gotta do my job, dog. It ain't nothing personal, dog. It ain't nothing personal. Again, like I say, I don't give a damn. I don't I don't have a dog in these fights no more. You feel me? Like who's snitching, who ain't snitching. I don't really personally. I don't care. I'm just doing my job. You know what I'm saying? And that's here as a blogger and bringing you guys content and giving my opinion on shit and trying to be entertaining, funny, factual, and informative. Now check this out. In this particular interview right here, let me tell you what Ralo brought his paperwork to Mav Hoffa. Now we all know Ralo just got flamed up on Big Facts by what her name, Baby J. Baby J, Baby D, Baby J, whatever what her name is. Y'all hit the comment section, let me know what the lady name is on Big Facts. Baby J. Baby J, I think it's Baby J. Listen, she just read that paperwork, page 7 and page 8, uh, and pretty much flamed Rollo. Now let me give y'all the build up to what Rollo was saying here on Man Hoffa. Rollo was saying that he lied. This is Rollo's excuse. I'm gonna make sure I give y'all the facts of what's going on here. So y'all, if y'all ain't seen the interview, y'all can know what's saying. Rollo saying he lied. Rollo saying he went when he got to the feds. he made up a bunch of stories in hopes to where he could uh, get the feds to give him a time cut. Also, he said that he tried to pay somebody $400,000 to take the charge for him. Right? He's saying he lied. He's saying this in the Math Off interview. He's saying he lied. He's straight up. He's saying, "Hey man, I lied. I lied. I lied. I lied. I lied. I lied." He said the police even the authorities, excuse me, the authorities even knew that he lied. He said they knew that he was lying as soon as he came in there, right? But he then brought his paperwork. He said, "Man, I take my paperwork everywhere with me. Which one of y'all can read it in this barber shop? Read this paperwork and we're gonna go through it." Right? So he get a paperwork to one of Math Hoffa homies. I forgot what the dude name, but he went regular up there on Math Hoffa channel. And the guy went to read. And lo and behold, they got to a point in the hold on, before we get to that. In the paperwork, I think it's reading a DEA report, right? And it was saying that none of the information that Ralo gave, they found credible. He led them to an empty house that was supposed to be a stash house. The people that names that he said, they could never find the people. The people must have not existed. This is what was said in the DEA report, right? Okay, cool. But one thing about your boy Marita, I can comprehend like a motherfucker. Like Unspoken say, I might can't read that goddamn good. Because remember that time that paperwork was kicking my ass when I was reading that Melly paperwork? I might can't read too motherfucking good. But I can motherfucking comprehend like a motherfucker. When Ralo gave that paperwork to that guy in Math Hoffa barbershop, he said that Ralo told the police that he started selling weed because his plug died. He say he started selling weed because his dog food plug died. Didn't I tell y'all that Ralo told on the dead man? I told y'all that. I told y'all that. Not if it wasn't this last lie, it was the lie before that. I said Ralo keep using his words saying that they can't find nobody alive that he told on because he know what he's talking about. The guy he told on was dead. By the time the police got wind of the guy was on his deathbed. Ralo told on a dead man. Y'all heard it here first from Marita Boy. I'm telling you. He even said it in the paperwork. It say that Ralo started selling marijuana because his dog food plug was dead. Ain't that telling on the dead man? Now, however you feel about telling on the dead, that's your opinion. I told you I don't give a damn. I don't care at all. I'm just delivering the news. I don't dislike Ralo. I don't like him no more than I did before. I don't even know the man. I'm just telling y'all what happened here, as far as I know. Now, of course, Ralo, he know more than anybody because he the one who this situation happened to, right? But I'm just telling you word through the grapevine, word through the streets. He told on a dead man, and he just admitted to it on Math Hoffa because he gave them the paperwork, and in the paperwork it said that he started selling weed because his dog food plug died. Ain't that telling on the dead man? Ralo, let me tell you, what's happening here, dog. Just let it go. Just let it go. You got money. You doing good stuff in your community. We all know that don't nobody really give a damn about people who rat nowadays. Like we see Lil Woody turn into a celebrity. We see Terrence Gangster with no disrespect to none of them guys, because again, I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm not in the streets. So I don't got a dog in this fight. I'm just telling y'all the environment and the culture that's going on that we living in today in 2025. We got Lil Woody, we got Sammy the Bull, we got Terrence Gangster Williams, we got COP. I'm gonna keep throwing COP in there because everybody act like COP ain't told, but COP came out and said he told straight up, and everybody's still hanging with it. And I ain't saying that they shouldn't hang with it. What I'm saying is, don't nobody really care about who snitched and who did no more. I mean, we care about who snitched and who snitched, but ain't nobody out here unalive snitches. And I'm not advocating for nobody to unalive no snitch. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just delivering the news. I'm just a blogger here. And I ain't advocating for no violence here on this channel. They already done community guideline, community struck me. I ain't trying to get totally kicked off the platform. I'm already demonetized. Please hit that like button and please subscribe to the channel and please donate to the channel if it's in the kindness of your heart. But I'm just saying, you don't have to keep beating a dead horse with a stick, Ralo. The damage has already been done. If you pay attention to the paperwork, if you pay attention to what you've been saying out your mouth, all we done got is scenarios to where you didn't want to do this time and you wanted to say, you tried to do anything that you could do, say anything out your mouth to them police that could get you out of that jam that you was in. That's what you were doing. You tried to get somebody to take a charge for you $400,000. That's what you said out your own mouth. You told them that your plug that used to get dog food from died. That's how you end up selling marijuana. You in there telling everything. You in there talking. Now, it's like if you want to tell on yourself, that's cool. I ain't got no problem with that. But I'm just saying, if you look at, I don't got a problem. Listen, all that shit is just, I'm just doing my job. But what I'm saying is, if you look at all of these scenarios that's going on, it just all this what it's screaming is you in there talking, dog. Now, whether you trying to finesse, manipulate your way out of the situation, that's like you say, that's what you say. But to the outside looking in, to street dudes and people on the outside looking in, you in that bitch talking. You ain't just saying, hey, talk to my lawyer and take me back to my cell. You in that bitch giving scenarios, coming up with false shit, saying some true shit. Because you said that dead man was your dog food plug. You said that. That's in the paperwork. And another thing, if you just sitting there making up shit, why did you make Big Facts take that goddamn interview down? Why is you in there? Why didn't you just say that to Baby J? If it's me and I lied, that's the first thing I'm gonna say, man, I lied, man. I'm in this bitch trying to make up all kind of stories to get these motherfuckers to let me up out of here. None of that shit true. I would have said, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you if what you saying is true, Ralo, I'm gonna tell you what you should have said. You should have said, hey man, when they saying that the stuff no, hold on. No, see, you can't get around. I just thought about it. Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. It said that Ralo, it said that they said that they wanted his paperwork sealed because if it got out in the community that he was giving information on certain people, it would put him in danger. Now, if the people that you was talking about in the community was make-believe people, like they saying Boston Richie did, that's what you should have said on top. Like that would have been that what you should have said every time. Hey man, the reason why that shit say that is because they thought the people that I was telling them about was real people. Them people was fake people. That's what you should say every time. But the fact that you made Big Facts take down that interview, and the fact that you look stuck up there when Baby J was turning into law and order on your ass in there, it leads us to believe that it's something in the milk ain't clean. You not because if it was the truth, you would stand on that shit every time. It would never be you getting caught up with your words or you that's what you did up there with Baby J. Why you made him take the interview down? Like, and I don't understand this. I think you know what I think. I think you trying to out slick. You thinking you gonna out slick the internet, bro? Let me tell you something about the internet, bro. You cannot fool the internet, bro. I don't come on this bitch and lie about shit. It might be some shit that I don't share, but it's a lot of other shit that I'm transparent on. And I'm going to tell you why. It's like the Eminem on 8 Mile. That last verse that Eminem gave, what could Papa Doc say about me if I tell my own motherfucking dirt? You feel me? The internet really gonna find out anyway if they really want to or not. You see how, especially, you better be glad you ain't in the Mo3 sector, because the goddamn Mo3 sector, they gonna find out everything about you. They gonna find out where your mama stay. They gonna find out your child support, everything. Bro, I don't lie on the internet, bro. I tell my opinion. It might be some stuff that's personal that I try to keep to myself, but it's a lot of other stuff that I'm transparent on. If it's some stuff that I feel like, see, that's another thing. I don't too much do nothing that I'm embarrassed of. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't do shit that if it come out, I'm not gonna be able to say, oh yeah, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like if a woman tell you, yeah, hey man, Marita, he gave me $2 for some pussy, and she come out and say that, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna look at her and say, what? Yeah, I know her. Yeah, I bought some of that pussy. Excuse my French lady. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's how I am. I'm a candid motherfucker. I ain't just gonna be like, oh no, I ain't do that. Hell no, I'll be like, yeah, she was great too. I buy some more of that pussy. Hey, babe, I got some more money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta keep it real here on the internet because they gonna sniff your eye, dog. The internet, haven't you ever heard the internet is undefeated, gang? The internet is undefeated. What's going on here? The internet is undefeated, dog. So you gotta keep it real, dog, because you're gonna get caught up every time. You're gonna get caught up every time. My bad, y'all. Chick, I see you laughing. Yeah, I don't be having to pay for it, chick. I don't be having to pay for it, but sometimes I just want to support the community. I just want to support the naked hustle. Sometimes I just want to be the stimulus package. Sometimes I just want to be Santa Claus and bring presents to someone's life. And sometimes that shit's so good, you gotta pay a motherfucker for it. You goddamn it. Sometimes that shit's so good, they should package that shit up and sell it at Walmart. Goddamn it. That's the best thing God made. Hey, but back to Ralo, dog. Back to Ralo. Back to Ralo. Hey man, you don't out slicked yourself, Ralo. You don't out slicked yourself, dog. The internet is undefeated. The internet is undefeated. You went up there with that paperwork, and in that paperwork, it say, "Y'all look." I'm putting the interview up there so y'all can see. Y'all go see it for yourself. In this interview, the paperwork it say that Rallo started selling marijuana. He told the police this. He told now it's okay to tell on yourself, dog. Hey. He told the police that I started selling marijuana because my dog food plug died. So that means you told who that dog food plug was. Now, again, some people have a problem with some people telling on dead people. Some people don't. I don't give a fuck either kind of. I care, but as far as like the telling shit, but not to the point to where I got a dog in the fight. These are people that I don't know, and maybe if Rollo told on me, then I have an issue with it. But he hasn't. I don't do nothing like that for nobody to tell on anyway. So I'm not in the streets. I'm just reporting. Maybe if I was that dead man's family, they would have an opinion on whether they feel like it was cool for him to say something or not about that guy's involvement with what Ralo had going on illegally. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep it above board and keep it, keep it all the way across the board, let you know how I feel about the shit. But you told on a dead man. We know that for a fact. This the paperwork that you brought the math off. This the paperwork that you brought up there. Trying to be slick, trying to be sporty. You never said that you never told us that you told on a dead man. But I knew it because I be having my ear to the streets. I'm from the South. You feel me? I just never said. I just ain't say it. But I had to come out and say it a couple videos ago because I saw how hard you went on them people that was finna perform for Big Meech. Like, you out here talking about why y'all treated me this way, but you ain't treat them this way. There you go, telling again. Why y'all treated me this way, but you ain't treat such and such this way. Man, let it go. You didn't get treated that way. Nigga ain't gotta kiss your ass, man. Yeah, niggas pick and choose. All you supposed to do is see what's going on and move accordingly. But the difference between you and Big Meech is it ain't no paperwork that said Big Meech told a motherfucking thing. But it is paperwork that said that you told something. That's what they saying. They said that if the shit come out about the people that you said something about in the community, your health would be in danger. Now, whether that was a made up person or whether that was a real person, I don't know. But it say that in the paperwork, and anybody with a 5th grade education know how to read context clues and understand context clues can understand that you said something to where them people felt like if it come out, it will hurt, it will have you in danger. So when everybody see that right there, that's what Baby J was talking about when you was up there on Big Facts. When anybody see that, they're gonna know that you said something. On top of that, in the paperwork, it says that you told the people that you started selling weed because your dog food plug died. You told on that man. Why you just ain't been told us that? None of that is in Big Meech's paperwork. And if it do come out that Big Meech told on somebody, then I'm sure that the internet or the streets gonna act accordingly. But you ain't supposed to be jealous because they treated this person differently than they treated you when y'all situations are different. It's more evidence in your situation that say you told on somebody. But the thing about it is, we don't really give a fuck, really. You keep bringing this shit up. You making me Marita talk about you on this video because I wouldn't have said a motherfucking thing about it. But you keep going on this interview tour. You keep going up here trying to prove that you ain't say nothing, but every time you get up on these platforms, it's looking worse and worse. You make yourself look worse and worse. If you ain't get your ass up on Big Facts and think that you can outsmart the internet, Baby J would have never been able to cook your ass up there and make you look like a rat. You got your ass up there. Just like you got your ass up here on Math Hoffa, and now we got proof that you told on a dead man, because that's what it said in the paperwork. The DEA report that you brought up there for them to read, that you gave them to read, says that you started selling weed because your dog food plug died. How do they know that? You told them. You told them. But I told y'all a couple videos before. He did this Big Facts. I mean this this Math Hoffa interview came out. I told y'all that Ralo told on a dead man. Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I tell y'all that? I ain't heard nobody saying that. I told y'all, Ralo told on a dead man. He just proved what I said. Go watch this interview. It's right there. It's only 12 minutes, 15 minutes, 13 minutes. Go watch it. Ralo made that up. He got it from the Paid in Full movie. Salute the show, Liz Ugly. But I'm telling y'all, I had already heard. I'm talking about this is like a year ago. I had already heard that Ralo told on the dead man, y'all. Know what I'm saying? I just never said nothing. Know what I'm saying? I ain't want to do him like that. You feel me? Because I like what he do for the community. Still do. I still ain't got no problem with him. But I'm telling you what's being said. I'm from the South. I got family and folks up there in the A. You feel me? Everybody from Florida go to the A. All the drug dealers and the scammers and the scrippers and everybody from Florida go to the A. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? The A is like the black Mecca. So if you got any kind of motion or any kind of entrepreneurship or any kind of selling any kind of drugs or doing any kind of scripting or naked hustling or whatever, they all in the A. Miami in the A is the Mecca for black people in the South. So I got a number of people that I know that's in the underworld in the A that know that be in them circles that be knowing what the fuck going on. I'm telling you. So that's how I knew, or I knew that's what was being said. But he just said it himself. He just proved it himself. He admitted. He told on a dead man. This is 100% fact. He said it. It's in the paperwork. Go watch the interview. It said that Ralo started selling weed because his club died. That's telling on a dead man. Them people didn't know that man was your plug till you told them. Or even if they did, you still corroborated that he was the plug. This don't help your case, Ralo. Some people cool. Some people say it's okay to tell on dead man. I'm not gonna give my opinion on that. I'm just gonna tell you what happened during this interview and what was confirmed by you in this interview. You keep trying to go on this tour to try to save your reputation. It's too late, gang. It's too late. What you're supposed to do is continue to give back to your community. Continue to live above board. Don't go backwards. You know what I'm saying? Don't go backwards. And just dedicate the rest of your life to doing what you've been doing for your community. Building up real estate, helping out parks, playgrounds, community centers, keeping the gangsters and shit away from the children, keeping the violence away from the good people that's in the community. You know, using your influence to do that, dog. That's what you're supposed to be doing. That might be your real calling, cuz. And let time play out. If you ain't telling nobody that's alive, then this shit'll blow over, gang. If you don't never have no goddamn co-defendants or nobody coming out said you told on them, this shit'll blow over. If nobody goes to if nobody in jail or no shit like that, know what I'm saying? It'll go over. Shout out Richard Bree. He say Ralo fucking up. He is. Just be quiet. You told on a dead man. Marita told y'all he told on a dead man. He admitted to telling on a dead man. It's in the paperwork that he told on a dead man. A lot of people don't care about that. So why do you keep? I think that's what it is, though. I think Ralo know he probably didn't tell on nobody that's alive. So he hates to have to wear the snitch jacket. He probably don't even look at that as snitching. And again, some people feel one way, Some people feel the other way about telling on dead people. I'm not giving my opinion on that because I don't want to complicate things and I don't want to get off into a rabbit hole and get far away from the topic of this conversation right here. He probably don't even think that. He probably don't even look at it as snitching. So that's why he keep trying to go on this save my reputation tour. But you're making it look worse. If that's the case, why did you have them take down that Big Facts interview? Why didn't you just, why when Baby J was up there like Matlock, Perry Mason, got there, McCoy off of Law and Order, when Baby J was cooking your ass up there, going through page 7 and 8 of that paperwork, why didn't you just say, hey, Baby J, check this out. I made all that shit up. All that shit was lies. Here, read this DEA report. They said that none of the evidence, none of the stuff that I told them came back to any real people. The houses that I told them were stash houses. They found nothing was in. It was all abandoned. I was trying to run a play. I was trying to run a play. I lied. And I did say one thing. I told them that my dog food plug was dead, but he was dead. That would have been it. If that's the truth, that would have been it. Why did you make them take down that interview like it made you, like it incriminated you on something? Like it made you, like it was something in that interview that would make you look like a rat. You froze up there when Baby J was talking to you. You froze up. It looked like you hiding something because your answers is not the same every time. But you continue to, like, to be honest with you, motherfuckers ain't asking about what Ralo did. Ralo snitch no more. You is going on these interviews and putting it out there, and you're the one who initiate this questioning. You ain't gotta go on Big Facts. You ain't gotta go on Math Hoffa. You ain't gotta go on none of these other Say Cheese or none of this. What's going on is, bro, it's the same thing. You know what I think? I think it's the. I think you got you done did so much real shit in your life till you want to die a real nigga. You don't want this to be what people think of you. But it is what it is, gang. If that was the case, then you should have never played none of them tricks or wild cards or whatever you said you tried to do when you got arrested. You should have let your lawyers do the talking, and you should have just did the time, dog. That's it. Just do the time, dog. Just do the time, bro. That's how you guarantee that you come out with the same reputation that you went in with, dog. You just go in that bitch. You don't say nothing. Whatever they talking, they might be talking 20 years, 10 years, 15 years, 30 years. Whatever they talking about, you let your lawyer do all the talking. You let your lawyer try to get you the best deal he can. You don't say nothing to them folks unless you finna take a plea. And then you say, hey, yeah, I admit that I did this. I, motherfucker, me. Or you can even take a plea where you don't admit shit. They got no contest pleas where you can don't admit shit. And you can just say, I'm taking this plea because it's the best interest. It's in my best interest. You know what I'm saying? And just leave it at that. And whatever time you get, go to jail. Listen, y'all ain't seen that clip. Y'all ain't seen that clip of that dude. I forgot. It's an old clip of a dude that's from a movie where the dude say, "You think I'm finna tell on this man and risk my chances of going out a real nigga? You think I'm finna tell on this person and miss my chance of going out like a real nigga? You should have been happy not to say nothing. Cause that guarantee you what you most want to be considered a real nigga who never folded. You can't play these games, these psychological games with the police And knowing this shit, some of this shit gonna be in paperwork, knowing some of this shit gonna look like you told if you did tell, or if you even if you didn't tell, some of this shit gonna look like you told. You can't be playing these games to get some time cut and then when it's, and then be mad when it look like you told or people think you told because you got a proffer or because it's saying in the paperwork that if the information come out that you said something about people in the community that it could cause then your life could be in danger. You gotta know that this shit gonna come out. Like you ain't dumb. Like your lawyer, you have a lawyer, you got a high power attorney. Like this is public record, gang. I know you done seen numerous times of dudes that done been to jail and we and the internet get their paperwork and we get to read it and see what they said. For anybody that go to jail from this point on and you want to be considered not a snitch or nothing like that, you need to know, don't you say a motherfucking thing, cause we gonna get your paperwork and we gonna read that shit on the internet and we gonna see what you said, dog. We gonna see what you said. Shout out to my girl Eddie. We gonna see what you said. You keep digging this hole for yourself, Ralo. I fuck with Ralo, dog, as far as like his what he do for the community, dog. I really do. I'm telling you, that shit is sentimental to me. I can still see the drug dealers. It was a drug dealer named Bone from down there, from Indian River County, from Wabasso. When I lived down there when I was a teenager, 11, 12, 13, he used to make sure that the other kids didn't pick on me. He knew my mama smoked drugs, and he used to make sure that the other kids didn't pick on me. And he used to make sure I had $5 or $10 or $20 in my pocket. And when the fair come around, he'll give me like $50, shit like that. I remember him. He might don't even remember me, but I remember him. You see what I'm saying? There was also another drug dealer named Big Nod. God bless the dead. He did the same thing for me, dog. When he seen other kids picking on me because he knew I was less fortunate because my mom was smoking drugs. See, a lot of them mamas smoked drugs too, but they had fathers down there that probably didn't. So they had at least one, or either they had a father that was on drugs and their mama wasn't on drugs. So they at least had one parent. They at least had one parent that they could depend on. See, at that time, when I lived in Indian River County, I only had my mama, and my mama was on drugs. So I feel like they felt for me. You feel what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna say this too. These are the same drug dealers that I used to see serving my mama. Can you imagine like walking through the neighborhood with your friends playing, bouncing the basketball, finna go play basketball, and then you see your mama around the corner getting served crack by a drug dealer? Yeah, these were the same drug dealers that when I would see them later on in the day after I came back from playing, I just keep on walking. Sometimes my friends will see it and they'll crack jokes or whatever, but I just keep on walking. Might hit one on with the ball, tell them shut up, and keep on walking. And I just play like I ain't see it. My mama, she would never call out to me when she saw me when I caught her down bad like that, because she probably was embarrassed and she didn't want to further embarrass me or further embarrass herself because she knew that we saw. But he was the same drug dealers that when I came back from playing basketball, they'll call me, "Hey, little man," and I go over to him. I'm a kid. I'm like 11, 12. I'm like, "What up?" I go over to them. They'll come up. They'll call me over and they'll give me $5, $10, because they realize what's going on here. You feel me? They even the drug dealers had a heart. They had to get their money. I understand that, but even they had a heart. You feel me? So I got a soft spot for drug dealers who give back to the community. Because if it wasn't for them guys, even though they tore down the community, if it wasn't for them guys, it was times I wouldn't even have nothing to fucking eat. You feel me? So that's my connection with Ralo. I see Ralo as this type of person. I can't I can't think of any drug dealer like in today's age that's on the internet that's popular that gave back more than Rollo. Dolph comes to mind. He had that type of heart from what I'm hearing. But Rollo, he number one. He number one. Who buys a whole apartment complex and let everybody stay in it for free? Who buys cars for for everybody so they can have rides and shit? I'm talking about regular working people, regular people in his community. Who buys buildings and shit in the community and refurbishes them? Who builds playgrounds in their community? All this off straight street money. So that's my what's the name with Ralo. What you say, Show like you say. Ralo probably said we like Dolph only sold we to not tear down the community. I drug dealer too. Most of them are real motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that's why part of me when I'm delivering this content when it's specific to Rollo, I'm kind of torn because I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job as far as like a content creator and giving my unbiased opinion, but at the same time, I like him. I like Rollo. I do. I like him. And but I gotta keep it a buck. I gotta keep it a bean. I gotta call a spade a spade. I got to say what I know pertaining to this situation. Now, do I know everything? Fuck no, I wasn't there. I'm all the information I'm getting is secondhand. I'm sure Rollo know he know more than anybody because he went through it. And I could be wrong on some shit. But I'm telling you what's being said. I'm telling you what was said. And today Rollo confirmed what I told y'all that he told on a dead man. Here's the Mav Hoffa interview. Y'all can go watch it yourself. Listen to it when the guy read the paperwork, and it's gonna prove exactly what I said that Rollo told on a dead man. He said it himself. It's in the paperwork. When the guy read the paperwork, pay attention to the part where it says that that Rollo told the police that he started selling weed because his plug had died. Told y'all. I told y'all. And I ain't heard nobody say this. I ain't heard nobody covering this. I ain't heard nobody on the internet say it. But I'm telling you what the real deal is. And Rollo telling you too. And the paperwork telling you too. The same paperwork that he took up that a math offer to try to get to try to get them to read to clear his name. And that's debatable whether you feel like his name got cleared or not, because some people don't look at it as snitching when you telling on a dead man. I'm not giving my opinion on that. I'm just telling you the facts. In that paperwork that guy read on Math Offer, it verified that Rollo told the police that that who his plug was and that his plug was died. And I told y'all this either last live or the live before that. All right. Now let's move. Let's what Eddie say. Okay. He said he's got to start caring of what people say. He got his own career. Exactly. I'm saying just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. You make yourself look worse. What my girl Edith said, she said, yeah, Dolph definitely had a good heart and he was real cool and down to earth and he never wanted special treatment because of who he was. He always was in, what did it say, Catalina? Castalia. Everybody loved Dolph for real. What did I say? Castalia. Yeah. Shout out to my girl Eddie. Um, let's piggyback on a situation that happened the other day. I was supposed to cover it in my last live, but shout out to Loose Cannon, West Coast neighborhood crip came through the show. Shout out to Marathon Kev for bringing him through. Y'all go subscribe to Marathon Kev's channel. Um, but that's kind of why we got away from the situation that happened with Jeezy. And the reason why I'm piggybacking on the situation with Jeezy is because the guy that Jeezy got into it with, Goldmouth, he is Fam Goon. And we all know that Fam Goon is Rollo's clique, right? So this has a Rollo connection. So we just gonna transition from the situation with Rollo because we like 50 minutes into this live. We're gonna transition from the situation with Rollo to one of his partners, which is Goldmouth. So I'm pretty sure y'all already know by now that Jeezy and one of his ex partners, Goldmouth, and I'm gonna say ex partners because after altercation at that level, I'm assuming that they ain't cool no more. But him and Goldmouth got into it. Goldmouth took to the internet and said that he beat Jeezy up. And he ran down on Jeezy because he gave Jeezy 50 bands when he first got out of jail for some business dealings, and Jeezy ran off with the money. I don't really this story. I really wanted to wait on this story, but I'm gonna just I'm gonna just give what I know on this story, which is not a lot because Jeezy ain't gave his side. Of course, Goldmouth said that he beat up Jeezy, and we all done seen the footage of what happened that night in the club. But I ain't see Jeezy getting beat up. I ain't see Jeezy getting punched. I'm gonna tell you what I did see. I seen somebody post that they saw Jeezy almost gun somebody down, and I seen that video where it looked like Jeezy had a pole in his hand, where it looked like Jeezy, you know what I'm talking about? And Jeezy still had his shades on. He still looked regular. He didn't look like his clothes was ruffled or tattered or no shit like that. So I'm not finna sit here and say, shout out to Sweet Baby Strawberries. I'm not finna sit here and say Jeezy got beat up. I saw security there. I saw Jeezy holding that blicky. You feel me? So did Jeezy get punched? Maybe so. Maybe he came up like a friend. Maybe Goldmouth came up like a friend, you know. Man, let me holler at you, bro. Da da da, man. Good to see you. Da da da. And pop, got a lick off. Maybe he got a lick off. But I'm gonna say this: as far as Jeezy getting beat up from the video that I saw, I cannot confirm or deny that Jeezy was beat up because it don't look like he got beat up. It looked like it might have been a punch thrown or a couple punches thrown, maybe. And maybe the security got right, or maybe some people was with Jeezy got right. Cause I can't just see uh Jeezy, cause Jeezy has security everywhere he go. I'm gonna tell you this shit for a fact. Jeezy has security everywhere he go. Sometime when he down south on Collins, on South Beach, especially Memorial Day weekend, sometime he'll be down there. Jeezy have armed security, nigga, with choppers. I got a partner. Matter of fact, I should have called my partner before I did this live. I got a partner that's real close with Jeezy. I'm talking about close with Jeezy. Know what I'm saying? Like can call Jeezy, FaceTime, all type of shit. I should have called him and asked him and seen if I could have got some information on this before I did this live, but it just slipped my mind. Maybe I'll do it after this live and see if I can get something to clarify what's going on. But Jeezy roll with armed security sometimes, and he does, and he has security everywhere. Oh, shout out! Oh, and I now that I remember, I opened up for Jeezy one time. I showed y'all the video of that a couple of lives ago too. I got proof of that. Marita Boy opened up for Jeezy. Uh, back when I was rapping. But anyway, never met Jeezy though. Never met him. I never met him in my life. I was just opening act, and I opened up and went on off stage. He was in Orlando. But anyway, in the promoter, I knew the promoter. So and I was kind of hot in the city, local Joker artist. So the promoter put me on there to bring out some more local people to support. And you know how it goes. They bring the local talent out, and they're gonna bring some local people out, a couple people, more people in the club. You know how that shit go. Also, was a good look for me or whatever. But I never got a chance to meet Jeezy. But Jeezy rode with security. Jeezy probably won't address this situation, which I don't think he should. Which I think is a very boss way of handling this situation. Because if he don't address this situation dies. And and what I mean is I mean as far as like the what's the word I'm looking for? The curiosity around what happened dies. Now, of course, initially you're gonna have these bloggers reach out to Goldmouth and want to pay him a couple bands to come and tell his side of the story. But let me tell you what happens. As long as Jeezy don't give this shit no legs, don't give it no fuel on the fire, that shit gonna fade out quick. I told y'all how the news cycle goes so fast. The news cycle go fast as hell. So this shit gonna play out real fast till Goldmouth. I I'm gonna say this too. Let me say this in Goldmouth defense. I don't know whether Jeezy ran off with none of his money. I'm gonna say this: I have seen a lot of Jeezy's past homies all have issues with Jeezy. Blood Raw was I never met Blood Raw, but Blood Raw was a member of CTE. He was really cool with another artist that I know named Granddaddy South, and I have watched Blood Raw's interviews when he talk about what happened with the fallout between him and Jeezy. And Blood Raw, Florida boy, and when he tell his sides of the story, it seems plausible. It seems like I could I feel like he's believable. And I've seen this happen with a number of Jeezy's ex associates. So I'm not saying that Jeezy is not doing something creep or fucked up to cause these relationships to end up where they are. You feel me? Uh I maybe he did run off with 50 bands. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Maybe it's a misunderstanding. Maybe Goldmouth telling us one part of the story, and maybe it's another part of the story. But I feel like we'll never get Jeezy's side of the story because he probably just feel like I'm not gonna get this dude no clout and no shine. Because let's be honest, if Jeezy comes back and responds to Goldmouth, it's gonna give Goldmouth some clout. It's gonna give Goldmouth some it's gonna make him an interesting person to where these bloggers are want to gonna hear what he has to say. He's going to be able to slide around on the interview circuit on the internet and make bands off of telling his side of the story. And then of course you know what he's gonna do. He's gonna transition from telling his side of the story, what happened between him and Jeezy, to telling his life story because he got an interesting life story. Goldmouth was somebody that on all the cores was like that in the streets. He did 17 years in prison. I think he got convicted and 35 years, but he ended up eventually doing 17 years attempted murder, and he had a couple. He was being investigated for over a dozen murders. You see what I'm saying? So he's somebody that is has a extensive criminal history, and he wrote a book while he was in jail. He was hustling while he was in jail. I ain't gonna say what he was doing, but he was hustling while he was in jail. He made a lot of money in jail. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people don't understand. These dudes in jail is making a lot of money. These dudes in jail right now, they got more money than dudes on the streets. Real shit. Real shit. My partner just hit me up and told me he got, I think he said 100 bands, but I ain't gonna exaggerate. I'm gonna just put it on low end. He told me he got 50 bands right now in jail. I was like, wow. Yeah. So a lot of stuff that gets sold in jail gets sold up on marked up prices, shit like that. Telephones, K2, real authentic drugs and shit like that. So these guys is hustling, man. These guys is hustling like a motherfucker. They got drones dropping shit to the prison yards. They got guards running in and out of there with contraband. You know what I mean? Like, bro, if you watch on the internet and see the things that these guys got in jail now, you'll be fucking amazed. It's this one guy that I seen on I watched on the internet. My son put me up on him. This dude be dressed in a Amiri, fucking Balenciagas, and all this type of shit. And he just did 10 years. He got regular clothes. I'm talking about designer in jail. In jail. I don't understand how you wear designer in jail. I ain't been in jail a long time, knock on wood. I don't want to go back to jail. But these niggas is wearing designer in jail. I'm talking about in jail. Like they got cameras in this motherfucker. Like how you get to just walk around in the day room with design on, with shoes, everything. Man, I don't want to go in that motherfucker to see, but I'm telling you, like they got some shit going on there, TVs, all type of shit. Like for real, like they done turned this shit into like a what they call it, what they call that shit, a rehab. Like it ain't even like no motherfucking jail no more. Like they got all the amenities except women and freedom. They got all the drugs. They got they eat real food out. I'm talking about on the street food, all type of shit. Like they done got out of hand in that motherfucker, dog. Real shit. I'm telling you that. But Goldmouth was getting money enough. You know what I'm saying? Saving it up, saving it up. And maybe that's how when he got out, he was able to give Jeezy the 50 bands in order to do whatever business dealing that he wanted to do with Jeezy. Now, I don't know why whatever business dealing that Goldmouth wanted to do with Jeezy, why it never came to fruition. He said Jeezy ran off with the 50 bands. Henceforth, why he assaulted Jeezy or got into that altercation with Jeezy, it was about him running off with the 50 bands. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? So we can only go off of what we know at this point. All I'm gonna say is this: I don't feel like from the video that I saw, it don't look like Jeezy got beat up. It looked like maybe Goldmouth got off a punch or two because Goldmouth posted a picture of his hand and his hand was bloody. So he definitely wanted everybody to know that he had an altercation with Jeezy. Clout chasing, clout chasing. Because if it was just about the money, then you wouldn't even never post it on the internet. You would have just had an altercation with Jeezy, and the only people who would have knew were the people who knew. So you definitely trying to cloud up off the situation because you took it to the internet. Boy, I tell you, boy, this internet is a motherfucker, boy. Everybody want to listen. Clout is a hell of a drug. Everybody want to be known. Everybody want to be seen. Everybody want to be uh uh celebrated. Everybody want, you know what I mean? Everybody want to be the biggest this, the biggest that, the biggest gangster, the biggest that. Bro, who would have thought a fucking stage and a microphone and a light would be the biggest drug in 2025? Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? A computer, a platform, a microphone, a camera would have been the biggest drug in 2025. That's crazy. It is say, do the guys Jeezy beefing with have anything to do with BMF? No, 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 they don't. Let me see. It is say my dude was playing pool and PlayStation and some more shit when he was in jail. Them having all them things is the reason a lot of people ain't afraid to go into jail anymore. I'm telling you, I ain't want to say it. Like, listen, like my grandma used to tell my uncle when he used to go to jail all the time. You must got a boyfriend in there. That's what my grandma used to say. Grandma be funny than a motherfucker. My grandma saying, you must got a boyfriend in there. You just keep going to jail. You know what I mean? Like, but shit, more so than that. Like it say they got PlayStations, all type of shit in that motherfucker. So shit, like, nigga, they in that been playing 2K Madden, Call of Duty. You feel me? Like, they hanging out in that motherfucker. But I don't have very much to say about the situation with Goldmouth and Jeezy because I don't really know. I only know Goldmouth's side, and the video do not show any of what Goldmouth said. It don't show him. It don't show the fight. It don't show the assault. It just show, I guess, the aftermath, and it show Jeezy what it looks like to be Jeezy because I don't want to say it that Jeezy, but it show what looked like to be Jeezy standing up there with a gun in his hand. That what it looked like. Is that Jeezy? I don't know. Could it be Jeezy? It could be. I seen somebody posted that Jeezy almost blew somebody down. So Goldmouth maybe need to be thankful his ass ain't a 3-year or 3-day old ghost by now. You feel me? He probably need to be happy he ain't flying around singing all day, playing a harp with baby wings on his back. You feel what I'm saying? Because it looked like Jesus Show had that pole. You feel me? But the first thing you do, you want to go to the internet, you want to tell everybody. So hey, that's your choice, my nigga, or whatever. But I'm gonna just say this: that ain't you claim to be a real street dude, but as we can see, and I'm not taking away from nothing what you did in the streets, bro, because I see what you went to jail for, and I see what everybody's saying that you did. But I'm just saying we gotta also understand that this is like some new shit. Like you're not supposed to get on the internet if you know what I'm saying, really like a real 100% about this shit. You ain't supposed to get on the internet and say, yeah, I just jumped on Jeezy. Who you doing that for? You know you jumped on Jeezy or allegedly jumped on Jeezy. The people who were there saw what happened. You doing that so we know, and also inadvertently the authorities know. Because look, here we got bloggers talking about it, bringing light to the situation, and then you went on the internet talking about, yeah, that situation that happened with the dude the other night. You clout chasing, gang. You clout chasing. Shout out to Silk Foster Jr. You say, what up, everybody? Marita, what's up? Drop the link. All right, I got you. You clout chasing, dude. You know what I'm saying? So, hey. But do you though, gang? You know what I mean? If that's the way you want, maybe you want to start maybe you need a little traction to start your start your rap career off, or maybe you know what you're doing. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, you know what I mean? A lot of this shit be calculated nowadays on the internet. A lot of this shit be, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this right here to get on, and once I get on, you know what I'm saying? I'm in there. Shout out to Loose Cannon. Loose Cannon came on the platform of what it was, Night Before Last, and said that Big Homie CC's cap. Say that Big Homie CC is be lying like a motherfucker. If that is true, then that means that Big Homie CC got on the internet with a play. I'm finna tell people this, I'm finna tell people that, and I'm finna get on, I'm finna do some interviews, and then I'm on now. That's what's going on with some of these guys now. Some of these guys coming up with fantastic stories. And when they come up with these fantastic stories, people call them to do interviews. And when they call them to do interviews, they get it. They on the internet now. Now to get into it with a couple people, like look at Big Homie CC. Let's just say he is a liar because it's looking like some of the shit he be saying ain't true. Now he done got on. Now he doing interviews with everybody. Now he beefing with other known internet personalities, and he in there now. That might have been the end goal the whole time. What's up, Silk?
Shit, none. Taking some free time while this baby sleep. In
bro,
between cooking, shit over here multitasking, parenting and shit.
bro, you supposed to be getting naps when the baby sleep. That's what I used to do when my baby used to be sleep. Boy, that's when I get my naps. I sleep when the baby sleep.
Man, I do that shit sometimes, but shit, there's still other shit that gotta be done, man.
I feel you. I feel you. What's up, man? So, what's your opinion? What's your opinion on what we're talking about? We're talking about Ralo. Did you see the interview that he did with Math Offer?
No, I ain't seen it yet. What he said.
Oh man. So he brought the paperwork up there, right? Because he said he take his paperwork everywhere. So in the paperwork, it said that none of the information that Rollo gave the authorities checked out. Like they said that he gave them names of people they could not find the people like
Yeah, he just made up a story from what I understand.
right. Then it say he gave them like stash houses. When they went to the stash houses, they was abandoned. It wasn't nothing in there. And then it
Yeah.
also said that Rollo told the police that he stopped selling dog food because his plug died. So that's why he started selling weed. And I told people a couple lives ago that Rollo told on a dead man. That's why Rollo be saying what he be saying. We say ain't nobody alive, you know what I'm saying, for me saying nothing because because it's the guy that he told on was already dead. Now you can feel how you want to feel about somebody telling on the dead. Like me personally, I don't really give a fuck about none of that shit. But
Me neither.
yeah, like the nigga, like be honest with you, the nigga
I
dead.
just don't. I don't respect when somebody is a willing participant and they don't want to take the consequences. That's the only time I'm a. You know what I
So
mean?
So, bro, I 100% agree with you, gang. Listen, let me tell you something. I had partners that robbed banks. I had partners that ended up catching bodies. I had partners that and I'm sure a lot of us did, but they didn't. I never did that shit. You feel me? I had my own lane of shit that I was willing to do,
Yeah.
and that was shit that I was willing to
It
do the
was just some
time
shit
for.
that it was just see people gotta think you could be around the killing, but it don't mean shit if you never had a reason to kill.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I don't glorify people just doing horrible shit. I look at the circumstances in which they had to do it.
Right, right,
Yeah, if it's a nigga that's known to kill people coming around telling people he gonna kill you, if you kill him first, why would I be mad at you? Why would I judge you?
right.
Because it's either you or him.
But I'm gonna say this too though, like for me, I always knew what I was doing before I did it. Like I always calculated. So case in point, still, my stomach ain't never, my mouth ain't never been too big for my stomach. Like that, I'm gonna tell you something. I had a partner that tried to front me pounds. I was working at the time. I turned that nigga down. I say, bro, I'm not finna get your shit. I say, first of all, I ain't even selling no motherfucking weed. I work. I say, I'm not finna get your shit, and then I ain't even got the clientele to sell your shit. And now I'm in the hole with you because I'm trying to build the clientele to sell the shit. I'm good, my nigga. And it was quite a few pounds. I could have made quite a bit of
Mhm.
money. But
Yeah,
no, and I ain't have no hell
yeah.
of a money. I was
I
working a regular nine
definitely,
to five.
and I get you because I done been in those situations. Like my daddy was a known kingpin where I was from. Young nigga, 24, running the city, working with the Colombians and shit. Anybody could do the research. Ask anybody from my city, they'll back it up.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a point in time, motherfucker, certain connections he had, they be like, yeah, I could get you the pounds, Silk, but shit, it's gonna be 200 of them. And I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? In Mississippi, come on. And I'm in the city where niggas don't know me. Them niggas are gonna kill me.
That's what I was
200?
gonna say, man. Nigga finna kill me fucking
200?
around. Right.
You give me
Man.
20, 30 pounds, I get them bitches off within reasonable time. I make a trip to my hometown, make a trip to Mobile. I
Right.
can get out 20, 30 pounds, some
Right.
50 pounds, some shit. But you 200?
Right.
Come on, man.
All I'm finna do is make my face bad with you, dog. And I ain't finna do that. You know what I'm saying? And also it was other shit. Like I'm telling you, I had partners that I love to death. They were robbing banks, my nigga. They never asked me. I never asked to go because it was just out of my risk tolerance level. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I listen, that's how
Cause,
come
cause real nigga only want to be okay. Am I eating? Do I got clothes? Can I
that
do something for myself every now and then? Is my kids good?
that
All that other shit is just for the. Really, most niggas take all on risks just so women can like them,
right,
just so niggas can hate.
right.
Nah, man. I don't give a fuck who no nigga told on this. They ain't telling on me. And I really only look at people funny when they a willing participant. Like when they was like niggas shouldn't be mad at Gunna, I was like, yeah, that's cool. But then the other end of the spectrum was like, shit, you also shit could have took responsibility when y'all got pulled over in that car too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Mm-hmm.
two ends of the spectrum. You could be like, damn, that's true, but shit, that's true also. Me, I'm that type of motherfucker. I plead the fifth, ask my lawyer.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
got shit to say about nothing.
Yeah, that situation with Gunn and Ricardo, he should have said a motherfucking thing though. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, man. Hey, I don't know how that got there.
Man, I'm be high.
Right.
I'm a drug addict, nigga.
He didn't
Give me
have it
some help.
right. As far
You
as I
feel
listen, as far as I know, he didn't have it, and I didn't have it either. That's it. You feel me? And you don't have to say that. You can just go and go to jail. You know
I
what I'm
wouldn't
saying?
be surprised if the police planted that shit the way they be doing shit.
Right.
Yeah, like it plausible deniability like a motherfucker, but I never throw my homie under the bus, nigga. I got
No.
pulled over with my homie,
Yeah.
and they was all on him so bad. I felt bad because they were profiling because he dark skinned with dreads. That's the whole reason they pulled me over. Nigga, I had Kanye West when he first did the collab with Louis Vuitton. It had a little strap over the shoestring part. I had a whole cord under that bitch. They making this man take off his shoes and everything. I felt so bad. I just was like, man, here go the weed. I got the weed. Leave him alone, type shit.
Yeah.
And they let us go, but it's just like some people just, bro, it ain't no honor these days.
Right.
And
Right.
nothing.
Yeah, I've been in that situation too. I'd have been in my home. Well, no, he did now, so I can say like he did now. But yeah, my homie left two guns in the motherfucking car. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had now. Nigga jumped out, the motherfucking ran and makes up. The police end up coming getting. They end up running down, catching whatever. But he did some real shit though. He did some real shit. He took the charge though, and he ended up
He took
beating it.
responsibility.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
took responsibility. He wasn't gonna do it at first, still, but me and my homeboys, we got this slick way of talking to each other. So when, when they had us in handcuffs, I say, bro, they're gonna take both of us to jail, these motherfuckers. He said, yeah. I said, yeah, they're gonna take us down, dog. You know what I'm saying? He said, damn, they're gonna take you too. I said, yeah, they're gonna take me too, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I gotta say. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And he know, like, damn, dog. And then he went on to say, he told him, he said, if it's two guns in that car, then they mine. And he ended up beating it. He ended up
He
beating it.
can't. You want to know why you can beat it? Because you can still get your lawyer to say, "I said that because I was scared, but it really wasn't mine."
Yeah, and they let me go. So when they
Yep.
let me go, that gave him an out because who's to say they
Yeah,
wasn't
it's a
buying it?
great, it's a great. That's why I would tell you with the ASAP Rocky shit. Like, bro, let me
Yeah,
tell you, they got a video, but that video don't mean shit.
I see that, boy.
I done seen this shit go all kind of ways, like for real. And I just knew, I know like people with money, they legal strategy. The only nigga I saw fuck up with money was Tory Lanez, and it really wasn't his fault, bro. His lawyer had got really got bamboozled and goddamn really was compromised and
Hmm.
dipped, and then his other lawyer had to scramble. That's why the bodyguard shit wasn't in there. But you know damn well Tory would have hit the stand, and the bodyguard would have said what they would have said. He wouldn't have got convicted of that shit.
Hey, look, but back to the ASAP when you were saying you were like, nah, I'm gonna read. I think you're gonna beat that motherfucker. Listen, I had my opinion, but I wasn't dumb enough to bet on that motherfucker because I saw that what
Oh
he
yeah,
was
I
saying
did bet
to
you. I
you.
bet you, didn't I?
No,
I
you
ain't gonna.
tried to. You
Yeah,
tried
yeah,
to. You tried to. You were like, you
yeah.
want to bet? I like, because I saw what you were saying. I saw that. I saw that it's a possibility that you could be right, and I'd rather just be wrong than to be wrong and lost some money.
Man, I'm gonna tell you because even though it was a fucked up case, you gotta look at the fact Rihanna is a billionaire. She not only making if she made herself a billionaire, how much you think she made them?
Right, right.
How many people that ate just off of legal representation of other people who done been brand ambassadors through this one person?
Hmm.
You know that really when the perception is this nigga really a hater and he
Yeah,
big and he aggressive. Remember
yeah,
I was telling us like he doing shit in court that's aggressive.
yeah.
So I
And
knew it was coming.
Rihanna showing up in court. They say the jury had like 6 or 7 women on there. So her showing up in court and being in
Yeah,
front
that helped.
of her baby father, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got no criminal. Well, he ain't got no criminal history over there where they at, really. You know what I mean? He been in jail once or twice, but you feel what I'm saying? Like they were sympathetic to see it played out. It played out. Hey, I mean, I'm happy for the guy. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him because the show seemed like ASAP really was trying to bully him. Um, and
He
all
really was on some shit, man. It's just like the Tyler Creator shit. Everybody who in our future is not as successful as Tyler Creator. You got Frank Ocean doing shit and a few other people doing shit. But for the most part, that's just how it is. You can't get mad because you ain't the nigga who made it. Nigga, it's niggas from my city that had way more buzz than I ever had doing music. I
Mm-hmm.
can't hate on them niggas, bro. Like,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
shout out to you. They ain't got it. Like, I ain't never asked no nigga, dick grow no nigga for no feature or nothing. So shit, I think he just a hater that took people not giving him handouts personally. Honestly,
You know how I knew when I knew he was a hater when they said that he was mad at Rocky for not paying for Yam's funeral and come to find out Rocky did pay for Yam's funeral. They say he was at Rocky neck for a year, saying that Rocky didn't pay for Yam's funeral, and Rocky had paid for the funeral the whole time. So that let me know that you just had some personal against him because if you was really tapped in with the crew like you was supposed to be tapped in, like you claimed to be tapped in, then you would have knew that Rocky paid for the funeral way before a fucking year came. That means you was just trying to pick on him. You really felt like you deserved what he got. I even heard it was some shit about him like having some feelings towards Rihanna. Like he liked the Rihanna too. Like you really just somebody that want to be in this man's shoes. You a real fucking hater. You know what I'm saying?
man, what I be trying to tell people, the proof be in the pudding. If it was room for you to be a star, nigga, you would be a star.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like ASAP Ferg ain't the best rapper, but he can come up with some shit that people like.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
I actually like ASAP Ferg. Be real with you.
yeah, yeah. No, I'm saying like I liked them until I went and bought that Always Strive and Prosper album. I hate that fucking album. I went and bought it out the store when CDs was still a thing. I was like, he let me down on that. But he got, the Shabba Rank shit, the work shit. He got certain shit that I like, but I'm saying like he made a lane for himself and like niggas can't get mad. Like right now, Yo Gotti ain't gotta give me a dime. If Yo Gotti get on his IG right now and say, I just signed him, you think I can't go get no money? You think I can't like make something out of that little bit of recognition? Oh, that's old boy who signed Yo Gotti. Yeah, we need to get him. Let's pay to get him here. Come on, niggas just don't be no hustlers. Marita, where you at? Your shit cut out?
Hear me now?
Yeah, your shit cutting out. Huh?
Huh?
I could kind of hear you say something again. I don't know. Shit. Damn, man. Hold on, man. Y'all I think
No,
we gonna
stay up
take.
there. Huh?
Okay. It's not,
You hear me now?
yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, my boy 10% won the Yo Gotti Dollar for Dollar challenge. That's my partner. That's my boy. Been in the studio with him a bunch of times. We cool. Had Airbnbs, tricked hoes, all type of shit together. And that's what he doing now. He was supposed to be signed by You Got It, but it looked like that situation didn't play out. And right now he kind of still popping in the city. He from Memphis, but he be in Orlando, and he kind of still popping because that recognition that he got from the winning the Dollar for Dollar challenge.
Yeah, man. Like, but it's just all about the music, bro. Like, that's what's so crazy about music. Like, you could go with the flow, and it'd be like you just the same fish just in this whole big sea or whatever. And then you could go against the grind, and they'd be like you too different.
Hmm.
You could try to like it's tricky with the music. Like,
Yeah,
look, Sexy Red is rich,
yeah, for sure.
but she relatable to people who live their life.
Speaking of Sexy Red, I feel like that song she got with Bruno Mars a hit though. That gonna push over the top there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I ain't even listen to it. Let me be honest.
You ain't listen to it? It's it it, it,
Uh-uh.
it, it of course Bruno Mars carried the song. Of course he carried the song. But it puts you in the mind of the song that Bruno Mars had with Cardi B. It's kind of like Bruno Mars is very fucking talented. When I see what he be doing for these artists, like this nigga is talented than a motherfucker. But it's a nice song though, bro. To me, it's it's probably Sexy Red best song personally. And of course, he carried the song. Good producer, good beat, but she just did a regular talking shit. You know how she do, bro. You know how this shit go, bro. Sometimes you get a good producer, good beat maker, and it'll carry
Nah,
a
Bruno
it'll,
Mars is like a real musician. That's what you
right,
consider like a musician. Like he really be doing his thing. Like I
right,
respect it, bro. Like and I respect them working with people because a lot of people that like, why would he work with a Sexy Red? It's like shit. Like these, like what you think Taylor Swift perfect? Think
right,
this bitch don't do nothing bad?
right,
you think she ain't doing the shit Sexy Red talking about?
right.
And she hang out with Ice Spice.
Hey, I want to transition real quick. So where you at out there in Texas? Sil? You don't mind me asking?
Them just say I'm near Dallas.
Okay, so that's all I needed. You seen this shit where Asian dog threatened to like said she was finna kill
Man,
goddamn
Asian
Cash
dog
Dog?
lame. Asian dog is one of them pretty girls who never should have got a BBL. That's lame as fuck.
Bro, I don't like that bitch neither, dog. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I
She
don't like
pretty.
that
She
bitch.
got a she got a beautiful face, but her mindset is just like the stupidest. Like I don't. It just do not serve no. I be trying to tell all these women, even the local rappers around here, we don't give a fuck about y'all being tough. Me, like that's not appealing
It's
at
not, bro.
all.
It's
Like
not.
we don't. You go slide. You go get somebody to slide. These bitches hating on you. Why you can't? It's like it's always female unity to a bitch want to be better than somebody else. I don't know. I hate this shit. I've always hated to see women fight and argue.
Me
To be
too.
fair though,
Me too. Me too. So let me break it down to y'all since if y'all don't follow the story, whatever. So Cash Doll was going around. She did Club Shay Shay, and when she was on Club Shay Shay, she told Shannon Sharp that she didn't like a lot of these other female rappers with the last name Doll and they stage name. She felt like she was the first one to do it, and she felt like they was kind of like stealing her shine or whatever. So Asian Doll, caught wind of this, and if you pay attention now, I think Asian Doll and Cash Doll both own baddies, and Asian Doll caught wind of this, and she was saying that Cuban Doll and Cuban Doll, was it her and I think it was Dream Doll, her and Dream Doll, it's a bunch of them hoes that called dolls.
there's a lot of dogs,
Yeah, a lot of them dolls, and they
and
were
some
saying.
of them don't be doing shit but being pretty. Honestly,
Right, and she was saying that they never vibe with Cash Doll or whatever because she was older, she used to be a scribble, this and that. She was basically throwing shade towards Cash Doll. So Cash Doll been going around doing shows, and she got tour, she got show dates and shit. So she ended up going to Dallas, and she went to Dallas, and she just straight up just destroyed Asian Doll on that bitch. She had the people in Dallas saying "fuck Asian Doll," this and that, there, whatever, whatever. So Asian Doll caught wind of the shit and went on the internet and showed receipts to where she had her brother do the research to find out when Cash Doll was gonna be in town and to surveil Cash Doll and to had the opportunity to unalive Cash Doll, but Asian Doll saying that she stopped it. You know what I'm saying? They had photos of El Cash Doll.
Same shit ever, man.
Yeah, they had photos of Cash Doll's Sprinter van. Say they stopped. Say she stopped her brother, and she said it was her brother. She stopped her brother from shooting up Cash Doll's vehicle after she left the shows and shit like that, or she was moving around in Dallas because she had her children with her. Like this shit crazy, dog. So basically she said it they had plotted to kill her, which is crazy. But I'm gonna say this. This whole thing, she King Von or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with her?
She dumb because King Von dead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of his friend that got shot that night did.
Louis.
Like
Yeah, he did.
the other one that ended up surviving
Oh yeah, Louis.
dead.
Yeah.
You
So
know
Slutty,
what I'm saying?
King
Like
Von, all them did, yeah.
it ain't nothing cool about that, bro. That shit
Hmm.
all fun and games till you in jail asking niggas to get you a green dot and shit. I
Hmm.
don't know what niggas doing these days, but back when I used to help niggas in jails, it was green dot.
The green dot card, yeah.
Send me the green dot. Like nigga, that shit just lame. And she
Man.
got a baby on the way. That shit just
Oh,
I
she is.
don't know.
Oh, so she is pregnant. I seen her. They say she was pregnant, but I didn't know whether it was a Cash Doll or whether it was talking about Age Doll. So Age Doll pregnant.
Yep.
Oh my God,
Allegedly.
who the fuck got her pregnant,
Well,
bro? Let me tell you
some
something.
nigga that gonna be tormented for the rest of his life. That
Bro,
nigga
let,
don't,
bro,
that
let me
nigga don't know what he did.
let me tell you something. I'm not no celebrity, or no shit like that, and I wouldn't want to be fucked up with Asian doll. Just from what I see, how she carry herself, she's not appealing to me. She's not no kind of way. Is she like somebody be like, ooh, I want to fuck with her? No, hell no. I see nothing but toxic shit, nothing but drama.
Yeah, because she wanna act like she ride for fun. Shit, she was before that nigga died. She was talking all kind of crazy shit.
Yeah, and I'm with you, bro. I ain't trying to be in a relationship with no masculine woman. You feel what I'm saying? Like no woman who thinks she one of the boys. I want you to be what God created you to be. Be a woman.
Like any girl that use the word gang in her everyday language, like oh God, gang, like be a woman, man. Like
Right.
just it's okay to just be a woman, be a girl. You ain't gotta be, like I like when you use it in a tasteful, joking way, like on gang, ha ha ha, giggles type shit. But bitch,
Yeah.
you do that shit on a regular basis. Like, is you the homie or not?
Right.
Yeah, man. I don't know,
Yeah.
but they young too, Marie. You gotta think we a little bit older.
How old Asian doll live? Let me look at this. Let me see how old.
Shit, she gotta be like 28 or some shit, maybe. I don't know.
Man, shit. That is about time to
Then
grow
you
out of
gotta
that
think,
shit.
and you gotta think like was even younger when they started buzzing and getting money. Motherfucker can't tell these people nothing.
Yeah, she
Cause they,
28.
cause they live a little bit. That was a good guess.
Yeah, that's a good guess. She born in 1996, December 7, 1996.
Yeah, but like I was 5 years old when she was born, and like you gotta think like her being young when they young and they get the money, like it could either go either way. You know, either you gonna be Michael Rainey Jr. and your mama gonna make you save your money, and you gonna be good out here. We gonna be little meat going through that shit.
You say I'm looking at her picture. Still, you say she pretty. She don't look good to me. Not she look alright.
She got a pretty face. I ain't gonna take that away from her. She always
Uh,
even before the surgery. It's just her hips look a little weird. Like
Shout out to
whatever
Renata
BBL
Mercado.
she got, whatever BBL she got, it look weird. That's
She
all
look
I'm saying.
she look mid to me. She look like a regular hood chick. That's
But
you know.
I could appreciate a regular hood chick, a regular hood chick that cooperate, damn near be a wife.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. But I'm saying like celebrity pretty. She decent. She
I
decent.
mean, but I wouldn't consider her a celebrity. Sing one of her songs. One of them.
Bruh, who you I was just finna say that, bruh. I was just finna say that. I was
You a pseudo celebrity, goddamn.
right, bro. If she wouldn't have got connected to King Von, her career would have been over with. Her little 10 minutes of fame would have been over with. I can't name nails. The only song I can remember she had was the one with King Von. That's it. That's
And I
it.
don't even remember how that bitch go.
Me neither, not really, but I know she got one. it's know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm gonna tell you what I will give her credit for. I give her credit for stretching out this 15 minutes of fame any way she can. I give her credit for that because she
No,
on
I
that.
give her credit for not being a known drug addict. Like, you ain't did nothing worse than what a young girl learning and growing would do. It's just if you ain't got nobody around you to tell you this shit is just tone deaf. It's just like the Drake shit. It's like you don't know that this shit appear lame as fuck. Like when you make the these decisions, like you be like, oh yeah, that's really gonna get the shit popping. Oh,
Hey,
that bitch thinks she tough. Let her know how we could have killed her. That
hey,
showed me that you really wasn't trying to do shit.
hey, but listen, you know how this shit happen like that. That shit happen like that when you got motherfuckers around you who lame, who just yes man and who not telling you that hey man, this shit is lame, my nigga, and you lame yourself because you supposed to know this shit your motherfucking self. But it's still supposed to be a system of checks and balances. You still, if you lame, I get it. You lame, right? But
You supposed to have. See, I got my friend. My friend gonna tell me I'm a lame. They gonna tell me I'm a
exactly,
bitch ass nigga. I'm a
exactly.
stupid ass nigga. They go. They go tell me. They not go. They go not let me. They gonna let me do what I want to do, but they go attempt to not let me crash out on some shit.
Mine too. And mine, what I came up with, they'll crack. We used to crack on each other, and that way we know when we was. I'm just saying, like teenagers and shit. That's how that molded us to know shit that we ain't supposed to do. Like we ain't supposed to be no simps or no soft ass niggas for no bitch or no shit like that. And how that would go about is we would crack on the homies that would do shit like that. So that we know, nigga, we ain't finna do no shit like that, and it just molded us into who we are. But thank God that I came up around some real niggas who led us the right way and had the right set of rules, do's and don'ts, and instead of the wrong ones. But the Drake shit, that like that it's proof that this nigga is a fucking culture vulture. That he not from the culture. Because if he was from the culture, he would know not to do this shit. This nigga is going at it with. He telling women's business. He going at it when
No,
women.
I think he just trying to. I think he had his this problem, and it was convenient for him to kind of intertwine some other shit in.
Okay, go ahead.
Because now you got the argument being, well, do he got a point? Of course he got a point, but they did it for him. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you could have a point, but the point still remain like, but it is my version of a fake nigga could say some real shit.
True, true, true.
Do we take away the real shit that's being said? No, but you not
No,
gonna confuse us with the with trying to distract us. Like, oh, you think this just about the Kendrick shit? They're stealing from everybody. I'm gonna be the voice. I will hold the flag. No, my nigga, hold the L and wait a few months and then do that shit.
right,
You know what I mean? But niggas be tone deaf. You don't be like you say. You don't be nobody around them. Nigga be scared to lose their positions and shit.
right.
Cause I'd have
Hey,
been told that nigga, man, Drake, you lame the fuck out, bro.
bro, that nigga Ben Lane. Bro, that nigga Ben Lane though. Like, and that's what I be saying. People, because a motherfucker got some money or some motion, motherfuckers are go ahead on and just cheer that shit on. You know what I'm saying? And just like, you got mad that you lost a rap battle that you started. You with the snitching. Oh yeah, I'm finna sue you, UMG. But it was all good when when it was working for you. When the system worked for you, it was all good. Nigga, Venus, what her name? Serena Williams got married. She been stopped fucking with Drake. She got married. Do you know this man trolls this woman's husband? This man wasn't even her in the picture when you fucked with this hoe. He wasn't even in the picture when y'all broke up. Now that she married, that's why.
But
That's why.
see, that's that tender dick shit,
That's
man.
what I'm.
That's why I like niggas, light skinned niggas like me gotta work twice as hard because of this
Bro,
nigga.
bro, that shit ain't. That's what y'all say out there in Texas. That shit ain't player, my nigga. Like, bro,
Mm.
ain't a, bro. I'm never. I don't give a fuck if I used to fuck with a girl or whatever. I'm never. Whatever her new situation is, I'm respecting that. Baby, don't even tell them me and you fucked around. That we. I don't even want the nigga to know nothing. You know what I'm saying. You is living happily ever after. I don't went this way. You don't went that way. You feel me? This nigga
Yeah,
is this nigga still over there. Yeah, yeah. You know why you with that buster? And not only that, he don't do it just to one woman. He do it to all of them. He do it to ASAP Rocky, by Rihanna. Like what kind of lame whole shit this is? That nigga a sucker. That nigga fucked Lil Wayne old lady when Lil Wayne went to jail, and then when Lil Wayne found out about
yeah,
it, he tattooed Lil Wayne face on his body. Come on, man. Like
yeah.
Boosie say, come on, man.
See the truth here harder.
I'm
That's
not
what it do.
I'm not getting no grown motherfucking man face tattooed on me. You got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like
Me either.
this nigga got low. This nigga just snitched out LeBron James. Man, what's up with you? Cause LeBron James liked it the song. What's up, Tanel? That nigga snitched out LeBron, bro. That's it. That gotta be the suckest, lamest shit I ever seen, dog.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, I never do that. Nigga,
Hell no.
it was niggas, bro. I promise, it have been times niggas I genuinely don't like. Smash that girl. They'll hear about it. They'll call and ask me. I be like, nah, they lying, my nigga. I don't like you, but shit, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't about to snitch the girl out just to make this nigga mad. The nigga already uncomfortable.
So my baby mama, after I broke up with my baby mama, not this last one, the one that passed. After I broke up with my baby mama, she went to going with another nigga, right? Cool nigga, like the nigga. I fuck with him. She was cheating on that nigga with another nigga. I never snitched out my baby mama. Never. You feel me? Like that's like, hey, I got nothing to do with that. You feel?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm a mind my business.
Yeah, I'm a mind my business. Feel me? That shit ain't player. You gotta respect the game. It go both ways. It go both ways.
And that's what it is. A lot of people don't. I didn't have people in front of me tell me, man, holla at old girl. I don't give a fuck about old girl, blah, blah, blah. Fuck that bitch. And then here come old girl showing me a message. Oh, so you just go fuck with my homie like I be embarrassed for them. I don't even say nothing. I just like, yeah, you can holler at player shit if you want to. And see me, I'm a real nigga. I'm gonna tell you, hey, if you talk to her, I'm gonna be mad at you, nigga. And I don't care how long it's been since I talked to her, bitch. I'm gonna still be mad.
At least that being real.
I'd rather do that.
Yeah,
I
I can go.
don't,
I can go for that. I'm with that. That's listen. I would much rather motherfucker. Listen, I got homies that do that. You know what I'm saying? And I got homies that'll tell you the same thing. Oh man, I don't care about that bitch. You fuck around and crack that bitch. Oh lord.
man.
Oh man, he gonna run back and tell the bitch. He
See,
oh
one of
man.
my big homies did it to me. One of my big homies had this fine ass girl around,
Mm-hmm.
but like maybe 9 years ago. Now, like in college and shit. And and one day I used to kick it with at the crib. He had so many different bitches like he only deal with, but she was bad to me. She look exotic,
Mm-hmm.
round the fattest ass ever. So I'm young. And she liking on a nigga. I'm talking about minimum facial hair, everything, Marita. So I'm just like on my grind type shit.
Yeah.
So when we had the encounter, she's like, "You're not doing this to get at such and such." I'm like, "No, I like hell no. Like, why would I do that type shit?" And I wasn't. I really genuinely wanted to fuck her type shit.
Mm.
So time go by. I really wasn't go say nothing at all. But it kind of just came out in casual conversation because we used to always drink and barbecue every weekend and shit. So I'm thinking, yo, he gonna keep it playing. It really don't even matter that I said this shit. Like, nigga know how this shit go type shit. Man, that bit must have the next time I seen the shit, it's like, I think he said something to Aaron. I was like, my God, damn, man. And this nigga's older than me. He taught me a lot of shit about like interacting and you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this nigga done hated me out, bro. He hated me out the goddamn, like, God damn.
Yeah. Sometimes that shit push you right on in there though.
In that case, but see, at that point, she thought I was trying to get over, like I was trying to make him feel like she thought I was
Yeah,
doing that out of spite and not because like I genuinely like dealing with her type stuff.
yeah.
I'm like, whatever, bro. But
Right,
we
for
cool
real.
to this. We cool to this day though. Not like obviously it don't never stop shit ultimately,
Right,
but you just gotta put it in context
right,
and
right.
shit like that. But hell yeah, man, niggas will hate you out of some shit
I swear they will.
for
Hey,
real.
hey, I want to transition a little bit, 'cause since, and it's kind of smooth because okay, so we went from Asian. Now I want to transition to, they say goddamn Muwop, you know, from O
King
Block.
Von homie.
Yeah, they say he in jail kicking it with Lil P from SCL. So basically, duck homies. That's crazy than a motherfucker. Like,
It ain't crazy to me, man, because them niggas all grew up with each other. And a lot of them niggas didn't want to hate each other. They just was under certain circumstances.
right, right. That's what I'm saying though. But y'all will risk y'all life. You finna do life in prison for a beef that it looked like you really didn't even believe in, because now you in jail. Now you in jail. You done got convicted and you kicking it with the ops. That's crazy than a motherfucker.
Man. But they just like that boy 051 Millie. He used to be cool with both sides, I think.
I think he lived in O Block.
No,
Uh,
051, I don't think he lived in O Block. Nah,
I
he
think
would have
he,
been there.
yeah,
He was
oh, he used to be, he used to
he used to
be,
beef with O Block.
yeah, but he used to be, he dated Take Capone's sister, I think. Was
Oh
it Take
shit.
Capone's sister?
Could have been.
It was
Nigga.
somebody's sister. It was somebody's sister that a King Von's sister.
Yeah, man, them niggas
Which
all went
one
to
it
school
was? Which
together.
one it was, T? Who 051 Melly dated? But either way, they say they just see 051 Melly in the house and they do nothing because they all, you know what I'm saying? But they was ops though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I get what you're saying though. Go ahead though.
Man, motherfuckers grew up together, bro. Like,
Right.
if you listen to Rico Reckless, if you see Rico Reckless, don't really be playing both sides.
Hmm.
He just be like, look, man, like I can like them and I can like them. Like, that's just how it is, my nigga. Like, you gotta think me, like I grew up GD type shit, you know? And
Yeah.
this shit is known. But it's like shit, it don't make me feel a certain way to listen to Lil Durk. If he say some real shit, then I relate to it.
Facts. Yeah, I seen Duck say even he listened to some of Dirk shit. He said that. But I'm just saying like, for you to be done risk your, for you to be done lost your freedom for killing a op, to then to go to jail and be friends with the ops is insane to me. That's like self hate. Like you should have just left the nigga alive and you could have been free. Like that's like
But
you.
I think a lot of that shit be more personal than other shit.
Okay.
Like think about it. I could be Duck homie, but that don't mean I never been in one of Duck videos.
Yeah, and I can
Just
hate
to y'all people.
and I can hate him, but I might not hate you, and y'all could be homies. I might don't know. I might don't have. I might ain't have no interaction with you to where I have hatred towards you. I might just not like you because you on the other side. But
Or a
once I get a
motherfucker,
chance to know you,
yeah.
I might really fuck with your vibe.
But I mean, but that's how it really is, bro. Like if you, I mean, you've been alive long enough to know, like you grew up not liking certain people, and then when you actually grow up and talk to them, you be like, man, me and this motherfucker got so much in common.
Yeah, for
Most
sure.
people got most niggas just want some money, want some pussy, and want their vices, whatever their vices is.
Mhm.
That's what most people want.
Mhm.
It don't matter like what side of the coin you on, my nigga. Like most people want the same things out of life. It's just it's harder in certain circumstances that put you in the way of not being able to get it. But man, I'm just grateful that I didn't live long enough to know the difference. And I think that's what that could be one of the situations too where Muwab did actually learn from this situation. He didn't grew and understand the context of the shit. Like it's all fun and games. Like cool is yeah, you pull a trigger, that's cool. But you willing to to deal with the consequences, what come behind it. Like that's the gangster shit, dealing with the consequences, not doing the shit.
Facts, facts. And but also though, so he just learned that once he went to jail. It might be. I think Muwop real young too, though. You know what I'm saying? So it may be how it is. You know what I'm saying? He may
You
have
gotta think
learned.
them niggas is young and lit. That's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anybody could have local fame, but you gotta think these niggas young and lit.
Mm-hmm.
They tied to millionaires and motherfuckers who known drillers and this that. And I ain't no regular life, bro. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
think where it's a situation like it's just like kids. If you give a kid everything they want, and then one day when they 5, you try to be like, okay, we about to switch this shit up. That kid gonna be looking at you crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So when they in the streets and they getting money and they killing and they doing this shit and that's all they know, you gotta think into county jail, yeah, 'cause nigga do some time in county, but nigga, when you in prison or some shit,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
man, that shit hit different.
Mm-hmm. Hit different for sure. For sure. Mm-mm-mm-mm. But
Look
I
at this,
said,
this
but I.
nigga in walk up. Hold on.
Hey boy, hey, enjoy it though, dog. Enjoy it, enjoy it. Hey, but I'm gonna say this though. That like I said before.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I just got my
I
mic
know,
muted.
I know. I see it. Like I said before, a lot of them young boys, they died for nothing. They died for nothing because now we see again. They like your life gone, Muwop. Your life gone. You know what I'm saying? And if you had it to do all over again, would you still do it? I don't know. Some people probably would. Some of them probably would, but I'm sure some of them would. You know what I'm saying? Dirk gone to jail now. You see what I'm saying? So your support probably finna be at least take a hit because the person with the bag is in jail. And that also got me to thinking about Rondo #9 as well. I wonder how the fuck he feel about Dirk going or Dirk being in jail for murder for hire because that water spigot that was able to help you financially by you being in jail, that bitch cut off now. That bitch cut off like a motherfucker, just like the niggas that was around
And
him.
that's the bigger thing, bro. The bigger thing is, bro, look at all the people you letting down because you holding a grudge, man. You don't think it's niggas I want dead? Like, if they die, I wouldn't lose no sleep. But it's like, you think I'm willing to sacrifice being in jail for the rest of my life, talking to my kid through a fucking cage just to make a point to a nigga when I know me just being successful, a killer motherfucker, bro?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have stopped Dirk if he did what they say he did. I would have stopped that nigga. I'd have been like, bro, if I would have knew about it for sure, tried to, I would have said my 2 cents. I'd have been like, bro, bro, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that. I would have showed been the angel on his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? For real, like, bro, if you end up going down for this, bro, which I hope that you don't, but if you go down for this, bro, look at the kids, all your kids, India. You know what I'm saying? All the people that you help, your family, your mama, them, all of that, bro. It ain't worth it, bro.
Think he let his ego gas him up. Oh, I'm gonna tell you something. I think I've heard somebody else say this, but I agree with them. I think Dirk was scared of King Von.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the main reasons he put him under the wing because he knew niggas that was around niggas and shit. So okay, this is my homie. Or it could have been his genuine homie. But some niggas be scared of their homies. So let's not like say that ain't possible too.
that's true.
So I think Dirk was scared of him. I think Dirk felt like he had to take that gangster shit to another level because he was dealing and he was co-signing a real gangster. You know what I'm saying? So by the time he got to Gilly and Wallow was pleading and saying shit, and he probably talked to other people. The cake had already been baked. Like
Right,
they done already made this nigga feel like you gotta slide for this nigga fun.
right.
They already made him feel a certain way about everything. So it don't surprise me. Bro, like don't none of this shit surprise me. The only thing I be like them niggas killing young Dolph was really some unwarranted hating ass shit. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it wasn't like they were like, nah, Dolph niggas, they killed such. It wasn't that wasn't the story. It was like we don't like this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. We done already tried to kill this nigga a bunch of times. Let's just go and finish the job. But when you think about it, that's sloppy in the sense of how it's done. So when I look at that little dirt situation and shit, like He really was a victim of his own ego because
Mhm.
I'm a clever nigga. I make nigga think like I've been sliding and I ain't.
Bruh,
Shit.
bro, you took the words out my mouth. Ain't no, bro. Listen. I'm gonna say this. Listen. Ain't no way I would have slid for Vaughn, bro. I'm just keep it real with you, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, you went over there and you swung on that motherfucking man. That man, Lil Tim, wasn't doing nothing that he shouldn't. He wasn't supposed to motherfucking do. Quando Rondo did not do shit but get his ass tore up. We saw that. And if you pay attention to the video real closely, Quando Rondo was trying to help Vaughn. He was like, help. He was like, hey, y'all, he shot. Like, he didn't know Lil Tim was finna get out and do that. He was happy that Lil Tim got out and done that once he realized what was going on. But it ain't like it was a plan. Hey, when these niggas come over here, this nigga gonna hit me. I need you to jump out and shoot the nigga. Cause you can look at it. King Von got shot while he was wrapped up with Quando Rondo. I still don't understand how Quando Rondo did get shot as many times as King Von got shot. Quando Rondo didn't get shot at all. It had to be God. What I'm saying is it wasn't a plan. What I'm saying is King Von went over there and assaulted somebody, and then that's how he died. I can't be mad at nobody
Yeah,
like that.
no. I mean, it's just like, bro. I'm a big Draco the Ruler fan,
Right.
and it's like, bro. The fucked up thing was is that he was outnumbered. I respect Draco for fighting. He just ain't know it was gonna be a motherfucker back there with no blade, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So you went out in the blaze of glory. You went out like a gangster. That's cool, but then be like, damn, but nigga, I still wanted to hear more of your music. Like
Right.
that DNX nigga got Draco the Ruler style written all over this shit.
Right.
So it'd be like, bro, that shit be unfortunate, but nigga, you pick, man, you don't be hearing shit like that happening to Wiz Khalifa, man.
Listen, them niggas wanted to kill Quando Rondo because he was protecting himself. Well, because Lil Tim protected him. Quando Rondo ain't killed shit, ain't shot shit, ain't beat up shit, ain't did nothing. But you know what I'm saying? Like y'all want to kill him because of that? So you gonna risk everything you got because on that, man, I would have just let it been what it was. I'd have been telling people I'd have been sliding. I'd have been lying like a motherfucker like you. But I wouldn't have been sliding for no motherfucker Vaughn. You crazy than a motherfucker. I'd have been looking at my 10 children that I have. I'd have been looking at my beautiful old lady that I have. I'd have been looking at my mother. I'd have been looking at the life that I'm living. I'd have been looking like I'd have been looking at I just won a Grammy. What my future holds, the people that depend on me. Man, you got me fucked up, man. Shit. Vaughn right where his ass supposed to have
That's
been.
why I say, man, these niggas really can't love their kids. Cause I'm gonna tell you, Marita, like I used to have other means, and I've been doing this shit legit since I had my daughter with me full time, my nigga. And it's hard adjusting, like to do this shit 100% legit. But I love my kids enough to do this shit legit, to
Mm-hmm.
make this shit work, to figure out three, four, five other different ways to get money to compensate for everything else that I, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't do that. I can't risk the police coming in this motherfucker. I can't risk going to jail talking to them through a glass. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but these you gotta think these niggas got millions and ain't thinking like that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they blessed. It's like the people that don't take the blessings. It's like the people that take the blessings for granted get blessed the most, don't it? That what it
Man,
seems. That what it seems like.
man, you want to do all this Muslim shit and stop the violence campaign, and really, nigga, you ain't really this none of your ops till they died.
Right.
Think about it. Like he just take Capone a few times here and there, sneak this, cause that's cause he fucked with his baby mama.
Right.
So they got under his skin. But nigga, you ain't missing no Mubu Crump while Mubu was alive, nigga. You ain't
Right.
say shit about Duck when he was alive, nigga. Like all them other niggas, like it's just, oh, I don't want to get on niggas don't like. And that's what showed me that niggas really be pussy because nigga, when niggas scared of confrontation,
Right.
when niggas scared of the competition. You telling me you ain't want this man, like I could hate a nigga, but I could love some shit you do.
Facts.
If you can feed your family and help other niggas from your community, why do I want to kill you? I don't mind making no song talking shit to you. And you make a song talk shit to me. And let's just keep our momentum going. Nigga, I want to kill you? Like, I understand niggas and died in the streets from they beef and shit, but niggas was dying before that shit. None of that shit, like, you know what I mean? I just see the bigger picture. I think a lot of these young niggas just don't. They just say, I hate this nigga. Just like going back to the age and all shit. Like, bitch, just dumb. She brainwashed by the perception of what people think a real gangster supposed to be, so to say.
Her attitude make her ugly though, don't it?
And it's just one of them bitch, like if you went to dinner with her, you would be like, man, if I could fuck this bitch tonight, I'm gonna fuck this bitch tonight and disappear.
Never talk to this bitch again.
you know, the only reason I'm gonna try to smash it because I done already spent money for dinner, nigga. Like,
Listen, I got a cousin that be with Asian doll now. You know what I'm saying? Like my cousin was just on Instagram. I want to say last year. She all on the thing with on the sprinter bus with Asian. You know they all shaking their ass and shit. My cousin got a nice shape on her and shit like that. Well, I'm just saying like I just don't like. I just don't like that masculine. How she just overly masculine, like she just a nigga. Like, baby girl, be a woman. You know what I mean? But if that's her
yeah.
personality, that's her personality. But I'm just saying, for me, it's a turn off. It's a
Yeah,
no.
and this is why I can't respect it, right? Asian is from Dallas.
Hmm.
You will never know that unless you know that.
That's what I'm saying.
She adopted a whole nother culture, a whole nother lingo from a whole nother city. Like this shit just ain't cool.
You was West, she from Chicago.
Yeah, exactly. And like, see, that's why Kevin Gates got longevity. Cause he'll make a song saying the most gangster, outlandish shit, but then he'll also make a song that's personable that a motherfucker could relate to. When I like even the local female artists, I be like, yeah, I know you want a bag. Yeah, I know you gonna make a nigga eat your pussy. Yeah, I know the normal shit these female rappers say. I know that, right? What else though, bitch? Like, what's to your personality type shit? Like, what emotional? Like, Nicki Minaj got pills and potions type shit. She got older songs, but she being deep. You know what I'm saying? But if all you want to do is make a nigga eat your pussy and kill some bitches, like that just ain't no appealing music or no female to me. But I could agree. Like she got a pretty face to me though. Like she just one of the
I
ones I
hear
would
you.
even.
I hear you. You done said it about 7 times. If she listen to this live, she know you like her.
Nah, I'm trying to shit. I'm trying to catch y'all on one of them nights, but shit, she don't. Shit, like
I think
I
she from.
couldn't be.
I
I
think she
could
from
be
Oak
dealing
Cliff
with
though,
her
ain't
though.
she? Ain't she from Oak Cliff? I think she from Oak Cliff, ain't
I don't know what. I promise I don't know what. But this is what I'm saying. I supposed to know that. I don't think I know about you is you got King Von picture tattooed on your hand, bitch. Like,
Wow.
I can't say I know one Asian doll song. We done been over this. You see what I'm saying? So it's like when the bullshit when she said he didn't get killed because of the hate, it was too much bloodshed on both sides. That's fair, Dre. That's fair. There was too much. But see what I'm saying, Dre, like we didn't know about the bloodshed prior to that. We
Yeah,
just knew that they've been trying to kill Dolph ass for years. Like
yeah,
we
yeah,
didn't.
yeah. I got a part. Like I said, I got a partner that's close with Gotti, and I didn't. I'm with you, Silk. I didn't know nothing about the shit that happened at the college basketball game shit years prior. So, both of y'all right. Like I didn't know nothing about none of that shit. It had to be. It was my partner told me because when Jook died, no, when Dolph died, I talked to him about it. And he told me, I asked him what it really was about, and he didn't tell me, but he said the same thing Dre said. He said it was street shit that had happened prior to Dolph dying, like real street shit. But he didn't tell me what it was.
Yeah.
So like you say, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought it was over the
Yeah.
bitch. I thought it was over the baby mama. You feel me?
Well, I can admit when I'm wrong too, shit though.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
I never act like I know everything. So
yeah.
shit,
I
yeah.
know, yeah.
I ain't for clarifying that, but that's what I'm saying. Like this shit don't be, and that's another thing. Like you gotta think, Golf was more of he was newer but old school at the same time, like in the middle. These young niggas was tweeting out everything. You know, Dolph wasn't really tweeting. Fuck this nigga from this side, or when niggas died, then he put up a post to be laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like he really wasn't doing no young nigga shit. So it's like if it was some street shit going on, the shit was just going on.
Hmm.
We didn't know till like it hit the radar of everybody else. Then when it got to the point where the internet started solving murders and shit within the last 10 years, shit, it was downhill from there.
Right.
Hell yeah. I remember the Troy Ave situation. Motherfuckers was always saying, that's Textone. Textone running from him. He's trying to shoot Textone. Like months before this motherfucker even got arrested, the internet had already was like, it was that nigga.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna tell you some real shit, bro. Listen. The internet already know or already got a suspect who killed Big Juke, Big Dog. I'm telling you shit. I knew this shit like fucking a couple weeks after Juke died. I'm just telling you how good the internet is. The internet undefeated, dog. The internet undefeated like a motherfucker. You feel me? I'm telling you that. Shit.
Man, I don't know. But I know like shit.
Hello?
If you really trying to get something done, you probably shouldn't put it on the internet and say like I'm trying to get something done, or we could have got something done.
So I got a question. Speaking of that, then, so how do you feel about the Goldmouth, the guy who had altercation with Jesus? How you feel about him coming to the internet, letting everybody know that him and Jesus had an altercation the other night?
It would have been a lot cooler if he just did it and let everybody else say it.
That's what I said.
Yeah, like you ain't gotta like come and be like, yeah, this nigga Jesus. Like we don't think no man is invincible. I don't know why people like think because we hold people in high regard that we think that they untouchable and invincible. Like we know these motherfuckers could be touched or killed at any time. Like they killed the presidents and shit. So it's like when you come in and say like, yo, I did this to this nigga, it's like again, like we don't care about how tough you are. Like the same energy I got for the women, I got for the men, nigga. We don't give a fuck about how tough you are, how many jails you went to, how many. We don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. This shit is about respect. But I could understand if Jesus ran out with 50,000, I want to humiliate him too, so I could look at it from there at the end too.
Right.
Like, I'm
I
gonna
just
make an example out of your ass.
I feel like it's clout chasing too because like if it was okay, so the man ran off with your money. I'm not saying Jesus ain't ran off with the money. I don't know what the particulars was, but I'm saying if you did do that because of the situation about the money. You should have went to the internet with it. You should have just like you said, let the people put that out there. You see what I'm saying? You went straight to the internet. Yeah, yeah, that situation happened between me and dude that was on da. He ran off with my money. Nigga, you clout chaser. You want us to know what that you did that. You want to gain some kind of notoriety off of that. And be honest with you, look like Jesus ain't gonna never respond to that, which I hope he don't. You feel me?
Man, look, man, niggas fight and niggas win fights and niggas lose fights. Some fights
Yeah.
don't be fights. Some niggas get hit 3 times and they can't even get to each other after that.
Right.
Like, it ain't nothing wrong. All I look at is a nigga heart. Did you fold? If you fold, you was a bitch. If it's a situation where you ain't folding, then nigga, I respect you. I don't care
Right.
if you got your ass whooped. Except that plumber nigga that's on that Erica Mena show. That shit is hilarious, bro. I don't know if you seen that shit. That shit is hilarious, bro.
Nah, I ain't watched Erica Mena show.
I don't watch the show either, but the shit went viral online, man. The nigga got his ass whooped. That nigga crying. He want to get the fade, bro. I forgot what the nigga name. Something the plumber. Bro, you
Hmm.
gotta look that shit up one day. That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. I've been watching God. I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching goddamn Portia. Portia with the situation with the that had the baby and then she went through it with the nigga and shit. I'm just that what I've been caught on.
That was the one who had got deported. That dude.
The nigga got deported.
Well, then her husband, I think some
The
shit. I
nigga,
think that
the
was
nigga, the
Portia.
nigga, the nigga who she got the baby from. I listen. I
He
just
an African nigga, right?
he ain't look African. He look like a nigga got a hot dog stand or some shit.
I don't know, man. I
I ain't
could be.
trying, no, I'm not
I
talking shit
don't,
about the man hot dog stand.
uh,
Cause the
I,
man, a millionaire dog. The man like he got some big, like
I
you know what
don't
I'm saying.
keep up with that shit, bro. I could be
Me
wrong,
neither, bro. I just been watching shit for like 3 days,
but
gang. I ain't
but
gonna
when
lie
I
to you.
see
I've
when
been
I
binge
see
watching this
dude,
shit.
bro, you gotta find that shit, bro. Find that shit, bro. Like, what's the nigga name? Hold on. Damn, this is why I got 2 phones, but I don't even know where my other phone at. I'm
you
looking for
you
that
on that
mother.
You on that motherfucking gas. You talking about I got two phones, but I don't even know my other phone at. you done
I
got a
swear I
you
don't
done
know
got
what
a
it is.
you done got a smoke in while the little man was asleep, dog.
I did, for
I know
sure.
you did. I
I'm in
know
the
you
bathroom with the towel under the door and
I
everything.
know you did. I know you did.
Man, that nigga called something though. Something the plumber, man. Just type in
Oh,
Erica Mena, the plumber, and I swear that man got fucking bandages all on his head. He crying. He like, nigga, cause I ain't no bitch ass. I can't fight anybody. This shit got tears in my eyes. He got his ass lumped up. Damn, what the nigga name? Something the plumber, man. I promise, like I ain't into reality shows, but when I seen that little clip, that shit was so funny to me. What's the nigga name? Aaron
Aaron the
the
plumber.
plumber. Man, they got okay. So it's
Oh,
Aaron
I
the
see his
plumber.
head right there.
Yeah.
She beat him up.
Nah, some nigga on the show whooped his ass.
Well, I ain't never got whooped like that. Why?
I ain't never seen a nigga get whooped on reality TV like that.
I ain't never get whooped like that. Why?
Well, they
I'm,
say, well, the nigga had bruises and shit. Ah, man, I promise,
oh, they
man, that
throwing
shit
nice
funny.
little blows though.
Yeah, man,
Like,
he got to fight. He got to fight with a trainee on there too, man. That
come
man,
on, man.
because he started off on like the pop the balloon shit.
He tried though. He got a nice look. You know what I'm saying?
No, he will squabble, but it's the
Yeah.
fact that it's the fact, bro. He was crying his ass out, like he was crying. That nigga was so upset that the nigga got the best of him. He's like, man, I'll fight anybody, anytime. Like, yeah, man, that nigga that funny though. He a character.
That nigga like he got a little size on him too, bro.
Yeah, he look like one of them bodybuilder type
That
niggas,
nigga
man.
on. That nigga got a little size on him, boy. He do look like a ninja turtle a little bit.
No, man, you see the video of this nigga crying though. Oh yeah, he fought the two white boys too. Yeah, he fought them two white boys too.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the
that.
man right there.
Yeah, he fought the trainer. Yeah, he fought the trainer. He was like, hey,
Tripping.
he was like, don't even play me. And the trainer was like, nah, you tried to kiss me or some
What?
shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I told him like the internet be the fuckery because I didn't even know this bitch Erica Mena had a show, let alone wanted to watch it. But I was like, damn, niggas is getting beat up for real. Like, you done seen reality TV fights, but niggas don't be bruised up and bleeding though. Oh,
Bro,
be
bro,
bruised up
listen,
and bleeding.
bro, listen. Let me tell you something. He at that tranny guy said that he supposed to fought that motherfucker. I would have hit that motherfucker with something though. I was always taught that we ain't finna be putting our hands on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you'll never know what's going on with them health wise. You know what I'm saying? We can't
Yeah.
hit one of the motherfuckers or something or try to avoid it. You know what I mean? You really don't want to get into it
But
with
but but this what I'm gonna tell you too, my nigga. Them punks really wasn't gonna say no outside way shit to you unless you was on some punkery, my nigga. Like
this is
straight up,
true. This is true. This is
they not been about to
motherfucking
say
true.
no out the wild shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It had to be something associated with something for a motherfucker to feel like they could say something to you.
Yeah, I agree too. Yeah, I 100% I 100% agree with
Cause
that
I've
too.
been around a lot of gay people in my
Me
life, bro.
too.
I can't say no. Not one gay man has ever tried me on no
Me
like.
neither. Me neither.
Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Cause
Me
they get the
neither.
vibe, but the ones who they done tried, I bet you that's some niggas, man, that be on drugs and do anything.
Yeah, I'm with you too. Like I say, my baby mama, my last kid mama, her brother is gay, and I work with him and his boyfriend. Matter of fact, they stayed with me. They lived with me when they lost their house. They came and lived with me,
And
and
them motherfuckers reliable and gonna keep everything
yeah,
clean. Like,
yeah.
I don't give a fuck, bro. Marita, you straight. I don't care what you do with your dick, let alone what a gay dude
That's what I'm
do.
saying. Like I've never had no. I'm with you, bro. I never, and to be honest with you, I'm glad that I had a chance to be around them because it helped me. to not be so, you know what I'm saying? Like so judgmental
You
and
know
so
how we grew up, and people just look
yeah.
at it like, yeah,
Because
yeah, like.
go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say like, man, time change. I ain't gonna say I agree with the lifestyle, but I can't judge nobody, and I be doing shit I don't supposed to do.
You hear me? Couple up, you see what I be doing to these hoes when I catch them, boy. Like, ooh, yeah.
You wanna know what was crazy the other day? I found one of them secret. I found one of those secret folders in my phone. You remember, girl tried to lie, or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
found a more detailed video where I'm in the video, my nigga, and I'm like, yeah, man,
yeah.
you tripping about the camera and shit. She's like, oh, I don't give a damn about no camera. I say, so you don't care about me recording? She was like, no. And I say, you enjoyed everything. She was like, yes. And it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I watch that bitch over and over if I was you.
I was like, look. No, it just ain't the same. It was one of those situations where motherfucker was selling wolf tickets online.
Yeah,
Like, you alright, but like online, you make yourself appear like a strong 8, but in actuality, you really more like a strong 6.3 or some shit.
that's what somebody else said too. Somebody else said
Yeah,
the same thing.
yeah. Cause keeping the waist trainer thing on doing sex is crazy.
That's insane. I'd have been like, let me put this bit around your neck, bitch.
That shit was so funny, man.
We put this motherfucking waist train around your motherfucking neck.
Then they be there to say, yeah, I give you a couple weeks. And you ain't gonna be using no condom. I'm like, bitch, you ain't gonna even see me in a
Damn,
couple weeks.
damn, damn. She was trying to have a baby. Cuz good thing you got up out of there, boy. Ooh, shit.
They tried to set up like what fuck or what nigga got going on. Like I'm living like these other niggas living. Like I ain't got to answer to nobody like y'all be answering. Like it's different over here.
Yeah, speaking of
It's
speaking. Right. I'll speak. I'll holler at you about that off camera. But yeah. Go ahead. I'll finna say something, but don't worry about
yeah, don't say nothing too much.
it. Yeah, that's why I tried to catch myself. I said,
Hey,
no.
what the hold on, let me see. Was you gonna ask me about a certain somebody?
No. I'm just gonna ask. I was gonna ask you about somebody,
Was it somebody that is
it
somebody you
don't
know
go
from?
good. It don't. No, it ain't nobody that I know. But it just don't go good with what we talking about. You know
Oh,
what
okay.
I It don't go good what we talking about. You
Okay, yeah,
know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That
But
makes sense.
yeah. But yeah, man. That shit
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, it be a lot of wolf tickets getting sold out here, man. You gotta be careful, man, when you dealing with anybody. They'll say and do anything for no reason. And that be the crazy part. Like I promise I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do no fuck shit whatsoever. And it's like, damn, you trying to I be thought she about to get a payday or something. Motherfucking lawyer hit me up. Nigga, I hit that bitch back so quick. Like, bitch, oh fucking
Well, you do look like you look like money now. You know what I mean? You go
man,
to Juliet now.
I say I'm gonna sue your ass. I say motherfucker mention my name again. I'm suing everybody for everything. And I wasn't playing, bro, because I was like, man, y'all got me fucked up. I was having a good morning. Imagine having a good morning, man, and then boom. I get motherfuckers hitting you up with legal threats. Legal?
Right. That's crazy.
Let me call yo. Nigga, when I sent the lawyer the video, she apologized so much. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't this and that. Yeah, of course. That's why I always cover my tracks, though, man. I don't give a
Right.
fuck what they say. I don't care
Right.
how poor you are, or how rich you are. I don't trust no damn body. You better cover your tracks. Cause one day they agreed, and then 5 years from now, they felt like they were coerced or some shit. Man,
Mm-hmm.
fuck all
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Like how they doing did it. Like I'm for real. Did it probably did some fuckery. But a lot of them folks just taking advantage of the moment.
Look
It
at
ain't
look
no different than what they did to Michael Jackson with the kids.
look at what
Oh, they
Chopper.
say,
Go
huh?
ahead. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
what you say? What you were saying?
I'm gonna say, look at the dude Chopper from the band. He on there right now saying that the girl Sarah saying that she got a lawsuit against Diddy saying that Diddy took advantage of her. But Chopper say he was there. She was a willing participant. Say Diddy used to come and she used to be sitting on the couch at by 12 at night. And he'll tap and say, "Hey, come on." He'll tap on the shoulder and she'll get up and go in the room with Diddy and be gone for about 3, 4 hours.
Now, come on, like in anywhere. Now, okay, just think about this. I'm a regular nigga. I've done that before. You trying to tell me Diddy can't do that?
Right.
Bro, I done dead ass been at a big ass house party where I know everybody go sleep over. This dude cuddling with girl all night. I come get her, they sleep. She come upstairs, she go right back down there to him.
Right.
Like in real life type shit. So if I'm a billion, well, okay, he wasn't even a billionaire then, but he a millionaire. He Sean John, he did it. He done,
100 million now.
yeah, he come on. Come on, bro. And he say she was smashing Freddie P. He say genuine smash.
Genuine came over there and told her. Genuine gave him two bitches in place for her. That mother,
Yeah.
whatever she had down there was must have been good in the business. Say Genuine told her, "Hey man, you can you see these two, you can have these two.
I
I
think
just
it
want
was
to
just one of them things. It's just like this. The same way they feel about Sarah. If I caught free from 106 to Park, I feel the same way.
Yeah, she still look good.
You can have these two. Tell free what free room it.
Yeah, she still look good too.
I want her to do another type of countdown.
I,
Shit.
I still feel like she was pregnant from Jay Z though. I feel like that. I really do.
Who
They be,
free?
yeah, they still keep asking about it. I just seen a clip on YouTube where they asked her about it, and she said, "No, I do not have a child from Jay Z. No, you don't
Oh,
got them, but you were pregnant, bitch." Yeah, yeah, bro. You know it be
man, JC be getting so many baby allegations, man. I don't.
it be legs to some of these rumors. Like, like that's free, bro. Like, they ain't nobody just gonna make that up on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we still don't know who was in that car with Terrence J when it crashed.
Right. Could have been her motherfucking ass, ain't it?
Shit, I don't know. I don't know, man. But that's just like regular life, bro. It's certain stories you know the whole truth too, but other people only know the legend of the truth.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So to them, they mind and they brain is making all these conspiracies and thinking all of this and that, and it could be so simple.
Yeah, like I don't like. I'm gonna tell you one that just baffles me really. Is that it's the kid cut? It's the P Diddy blowing up kid cut it cost shit. Like, how the fuck did that shit go unspoken of in today's time for so long?
Man, the same way the motherfucking hotel incident with Kash happened. Evidently, he wasn't the only one with a copy of the video.
Mm.
It's just get to a point. I honestly feel like P Diddy downfall really was going against that liquor company, bro. You going against that, you done already bought a TV company. They like, bro, we gonna let you get some. We can't let you get too much. If you pay attention to Jay, when Jay make these deals, he don't never ruffle fellas the wrong way. If he pro black about some shit, he politically correct pro black about some shit.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no raw unfiltered shit. Like that's why
Mm-hmm.
when he was like, we passed kneeling, everybody felt the way. Like, what the fuck you mean we passed kneeling? Like, what you elaborate, nigga? Type shit. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like the black folks that get mad, like they not really buying Jay-Z albums or putting these business deals in front of him. It's the
Mm-hmm.
white folks that he gotta be careful how to say some shit and do some shit. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why Kendrick got a lot of backlash from a lot of folks or the white community for doing the Super Bowl shit. Type
Mm-hmm.
shit. Like, cause but they don't even look at a lot of them folks don't even look at rap as music really. They don't
Mm-hmm.
see the musical part of it type
Mm-hmm.
shit. But I mean, you gotta be careful out here, man.
So with them big celebrities like that, let me tell you something. Everybody, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but the big companies that's doing business with them, they know their business because they vet them before they even go into business with them. Like, they know if you tricking off on your old lady, or they know if you got a lightweight drug problem, or if they know if you into some type of illicit activity that don't nobody know. And they know right, and then they decide to go into business with you. Now check this out. They go back to the P Diddy situation. Now they gonna help you to keep the shit under wraps because it's financially feasible for them too. They don't want it to get out that you is a drug addict or some shit like that. But the minute you try to go against them, they got the evidence on you, nigga. They got private investigators that done followed you around, all type of shit. They know everything about you. What they call it, espionage. They know all of that shit
Yeah.
about you. Don't think that these $1 billion
But
companies
you
ain't
know
done
what I chalked
investigating
that
you.
up? I chalked that shit up to the fact that you got to think before the Me Too culture, it was really quiet on a lot of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And really, people really didn't have to be held accountable because who's gonna believe this bitch anyway? And she ain't got enough money to hire nobody to go against us. We know all of the lawyers and everything any fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
When the Me Too movement shit happened, okay, we got him out of here. We got him out of here. We got Weinstein out of here. We got Epstein out of here. We did.
Mm-hmm.
It's only so much more people we could get out of here to distract people from the overall picture.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nigga, you the sacrificial lamb. It's just the shit is not more accepted now. You know what I mean? Look at Danny Masterson from that 70s show. Like that nigga was doing some crazy shit under the
Mm-hmm.
name of the Scientology church. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
you ain't really know that until you had to know it.
Tom
Until
Cruise
they
involved in
until
that
the,
Scientology shit too.
yeah. Yeah, man. All of them be on some weird shit, bro. Like, it's weird to us regular to them, I guess, but
That shit weird, dog.
yeah,
I just think they get so much money, dog, till they live out all their dreams and fantasies, and they just come up with some more
become
shit.
gay and
Yeah.
want to do this shit and do that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm glad. Like I ain't never had no pussy and was like, you know what, this shit overrated. Like
Like Sergeant White,
history.
like Sergeant White said, he said some real shit. He like, man, I just be wanting regular sex because you go to having that freaky dicky shit, the regular sex don't even turn you on no more. So you go to hunting and hunting for the more freakier shit.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I ain't never looked at no beads and was like, you know what? Like I don't
Right.
get nothing. That's why I could believe that stuff that Kanye been tweeting. I could believe what Amber Rose was saying now. Like, yeah, nigga, you used to like her playing with your ass, nigga.
Three finger in the boot ass nigga. What's it say? Finger, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like we know that's what you like now, you weirdo.
Yeah.
But hey, man, that's his prerogative. They say Marlon Brando was fucking everybody.
They said that. I remember that right before he died.
Quincy Jones said that before he died.
They said Quincy Jones too.
Shit, I don't, man, I don't doubt him, bro. Them folks just be.
Remember that's when Pop. Remember Pop came out and said that when then Pop say something about Quincy Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. This shit
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
Hey, but I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. But I ain't ate all goddamn day.
Man, it's all good. Shit, I'm gonna catch you. I saw you alive. Like, let me go and catch this nigga,
Yeah,
man.
I appreciate you, but yeah, you was right about the ASAP Rocket thing, boy. You batting 1,000.
I'm glad you ain't bet.
You're right, cause you would have got me. I felt like you were gonna get me though.
I was like, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just be confident, but I could have been wrong.
You goddamn sure had that one down, Pat. That's why I DM'd you first. As soon as I said it, I seen it. I said I got the DM my boy because he was right about this
And I ain't see it. Dog. That's how I found out about it because I was busy about it. That was the first
one.
thing I saw. I looked at my phone. I was like, I
Yeah,
knew it.
yeah, I had to deal. That nigga jumped over the goddamn the balcony to hug Rihanna from that shit. That nigga happened in a motherfucker.
But that was the only time I seen them have an outburst in court, and the judge wasn't like, "Shit, be the fuck
Yeah,
quiet."
for real. He showed out. Like the judge, like knowing the judge be like, order, man. Shit, he let Rocky do
Mhm.
his thing for sure. But all right, you wanna tell him about your YouTube and your Instagram and shit?
Man, I'm just gonna say it like this, man. Y'all stay tuned. I'll be back on the live. And Marita, I gotta get with you on some shit. I got an idea for some shit
Hit
I've
me
been
on the
thinking about.
hit me on the DM.
I'm gonna get with you, but I'm about to sign my new management deal.
Okay.
About to try to get some distribution through Empire. It's gonna go up. I just kind of been being quiet, just
Well,
chilling.
all right. Well, put me in there, coach. I know how to. Hey, man, I know how to play the background. What you want me to carry the speakers, or what you want me to do?
Hey, yeah, nah, we ain't gonna even do none of that. I'm trying to do some shit on some like a lot of these topics. Just get like a video channel together type shit. Like
All right, we'll do
and
it
just
up.
and just do it with you. Shit, we could share the revenue, all this shit. But
Man,
I
hey,
get with the
it,
specifics and shit.
man, I rock with you, bro. I fuck with you. You know what I mean? One thing about me, it ain't even about all that. I fuck with you, so we can do it.
For real, shit. When I get the outline together, I'm gonna get with you. But shit, man, everybody be easy, man. Thank you. Whatever, y'all be careful and have a good week and shit.
All right, appreciate you, gang.
All right, 100.
100. Hey, man, y'all can subscribe to my boy Silk Foster Jr. YouTube channel. Silk Foster Jr. You know, silk like the fabric. You know, silk like the silkworm. You know what I'm saying? Also follow him on Instagram, Silk Foster Jr. But listen, that's why we listen. Do you see what I'm saying? Listen, bro. That's why I keep trying to say, bro. Good people is more important, more valuable than money and all of that shit. You see what I'm saying? When you be good to people and you put out good energy, that shit come back to you. Now, it's good, bad things happen to good people too, but opportunities come your way. Don't get it twisted. When you prepare and shit like that, that's when you can take advantage of opportunities. But opportunities come your way, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times because of who you know, the good energy you put out, and how you treat people. You know what I'm saying? So salute the Silk. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know really too much what he talking about, but all I know is he's a good dude, and whatever he got going on, I'm a rock with him. I'm gonna support him, and that's just the same with a lot of y'all here on this channel. Like I say, I fuck with y'all. Like I feel like this more like a family oriented channel. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling you, my mind gave me an idea, and I really want y'all to take this channel over. I really want y'all to get on this channel one day. All of y'all who got an opinion or voice want to speak or might want to get into this type of field. And I just want y'all to get on here and just pop y'all shit one day. It's gonna be interesting for me to see y'all get on here and pop y'all shit and talk about topics or what y'all want to talk about. Y'all can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about on here. And I'm gonna just sit back and I'm gonna just moderate. Y'all be like, all right, Marita, we're gonna talk about this. Or Marita, put this picture up on the screen. That's all I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna just sit and let y'all chop it up. Y'all get on this bitch and argue whatever y'all want to do. I want to do it because I think that'll be dope as fuck though. And that'll be my way of, what I'm saying, getting y'all some shine again back to those of y'all who supported me. But man, yeah, shout out to Silk. Shout out to Denise. Denise, I gave you a shout out the other night because I knew you were coming. I knew you. I had been live in a while and I hadn't seen you, but I knew once I go start going live, you'll pop back up. So shout out to you, Denise. Shout out to my girl Edie. I gave you a shout out too, Dre 6100 the other day when me and Marathon Kev was talking. I brought you up because I was showing that I like people who come up here who share their opinion, who have difference of opinion than me. You know what I'm saying? Especially people who have well thought out intellectual uh opinions. And I brought it to his attention as to how me and you kind of got close here on this channel when we was talking to conversing and talking about the Melly situation or whatever. And that's what I'm saying. It was pretty much be piggybacking on the Tony Yayo and the 50 Cent thing. And I don't like yes men. I like people who have their own opinion. Now, if your opinion is the same as mine, that's cool too. I ain't saying just to disagree to just to be disagreeing. But if you got a difference of opinion, then I fucks with that. I don't like yes men. I would rather you disagree with me than for you to just be trying to agree with me just to agree with me. No, you ain't got it. To be my friend, to be cool with me, you don't have to do that. I want you to speak your mind. I rock with you because of your uniqueness. I rock with you because you have a different way of thinking than me. And I also like to surround myself with people who smarter at other things than me. You feel what I'm saying? I love to be around smart people. I am not afraid or intimidated or anything about a smart person. I love smart people. Anybody, if you smart, I like it because I can learn from you. I can listen to you. I can see the way you do things and operate, and I can learn, and that can make me a better person. So, what I mean? A lot of people feel be intimidated by smart people or people intellectual people who, have a difference of opinion in them, and I just don't understand it. Like, cause I don't want it. I don't like being the smartest person in the room because I'm lost in it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm the smartest person in the room, then what can I learn from this room? Like I love learning. So what can I learn from this room? If y'all see the shit that I watch on the internet, you would be so amazed. Like it is. I'm from the hood, but I never even really liked hood movies. You feel what I'm saying? Like I like fucking science and physics and religion and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Rich Supreme. You say Ralo not some. You say Ralo not saying since jail for real, for real. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have y'all up here, man. Ontario. Like y'all just pick a day and y'all come up here. And I don't want y'all. I see some of y'all, this ain't y'all don't want to be on the panel. I get it. But for those that do, I want y'all to, what I'm saying, let me know. And then we'll set up a day. I set up the live and y'all can tell me, just tell me what y'all want to talk about. And I'm gonna just quarterback it. Y'all be like, okay, Maria, we're gonna change the topic. You know what I'm saying? Da 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 this. I might, you know what I might do? I might give all of those who want to be a part of that their own live. Like, okay, so and that's your live to run. So if you so when you be like, okay, if say you for instance, either you be like, okay, Marita, I want to go live on Friday at 9 o'clock. Okay, and I'll be like, all right, and I'll be like, or you be like, I want to talk about this, and this, and I'll be like, okay, and I'll just set the live up for you, and then I'll just give you the flow. You know what I mean? You come up on the panel, and you just do all the talking, and then when you ready for me, and then I'll help you too. Don't get it twisted. I'll talk about the shit too. You know what I'm saying with you because it might just be you up there, and you might you ain't really you getting your feet wet. You know what I'm saying? But when you want to change the topics, I change the topic for you. Put the picture up on the screen or video on the screen that we can talk about and shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's anybody. Richard, you want to come up? You want to do that? You've been supporting the channel a very, very long time. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you wanna run this channel one day, just let me know. You wanna run the channel, you know what I'm saying? You can, why when you running the channel, you can plug whatever you got, plug whatever your shit, plug your Instagram, YouTube, whatever business, whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? This shit gonna be up here forever. So, you got the replay game and all that. So if you wanna run the channel for a day, hit me on the DM. Let me know what day you want to run the channel. We'll get together and see if I'm gonna be available. But I'm, I will promise you that you'll get to run the channel for real. Especially those of you who I fuck with, y'all gonna be the first ones, the ones who've been supported, who've been rocking, you know what I'm saying, for a while. Richard, Eddie, Tennille, Nay, you know what I'm saying, SLK, Anonymous Ones, you know what I'm saying, Silk, you know what I'm saying, y'all guys, you know what I'm saying, any of y'all want to run the channel, Dre, any of y'all want to run the channel, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know. Hit me in a DM, or if you got my number, text me. Let me know what day you want to run the channel. You know what I'm saying? And we'll put it together. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying my best to find a way to give back to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, um, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Richard Supreme TV. Shout out to Denise. Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to Dre Sister 100. Shout out to Silk Foster Jr. Shout out to my girl Tanel Bowens. Shout out to Flyboy Michael Fo. Shout out to Nephew for Real. Shout out to Anonymous One. Shout out to Audio Crack 22. Shout out to Deputy You Love. Shout out to 1400 OG. Shout out to the Chicks 1000, aka the Chick 1K. Shout out to SLK Sunlight Cloud TV. Yo, Inglewood. Shout out to Mr. 36. Shout out to Slime Life Max. Shout out to Marathon Care. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Shout out to who else? Shout out to Sweet Baby Strawberries. I appreciate you. Shout out to my homeboy Trigger Man. Tell him, goddamn me, it's gonna be alright, ho. I gotta go over there and fuck with Trigger Man. I ain't been in the channel in a while. Shout out to Show Lives Ugly. I ain't been over to Trigger Man channel in a while. I'm gonna go over there and pop up and show my boy some love. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pooh Black. Shout out to the whole Mo 3 set itself. Rat shit TV because I don't really fuck with him. I don't like what he did when that Julio situation came around because you could have motherfucking had them boys killed, bro. And them boys ain't do a motherfucking thing. Kind of find out it's a whole different motherfucker that killed Julio. And you over there saying that ATK, Treasy, Kesey, and all them boys had something to do with it. So for that reason alone, I don't fuck with him because he was using his platform and that shit could have got somebody, young kids, because these boys are kids to us, ratchet old like me. That shit could have got them kids hurt, and I don't fuck with him for that. But the rest of the Mo 3 sector, I fuck with y'all. Rainwater, everybody else. Um, I appreciate y'all for rocking with the channel. Please follow me on Instagram, MaritaBoy1, MERITABOY with the number one on the end. Please donate to the channel. The Cash App is pinned at the top of the chat. Y'all know your boy demonetized at this point. So anything y'all donate is full appreciated. And again, if you want to run this channel for a live, DM me. Shout out to Angie Baby as well. DM me on Instagram or social media, whatever social media, because some of y'all got my Facebook too, and some of y'all got my number where y'all can text me. Hit me up, let me know what day y'all want to do it, and we'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I promise y'all, we're gonna get this shit done, man. I appreciate y'all. Like, share, comment to this video. Chill. Oh, shout out to OK Sante. I ain't seen you in a while. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. I done put you up. I put you up on there. And listen, hit that like button and shout out to the replay game too, because we be getting a lot of views on the replay game. And I'm be honest with you, I probably go live again a little bit later on. I'm just stopping the live because I just want to get me something to eat. And I haven't eaten all day. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I appreciate y'all. hit the like button, donate to the channel. Follow me on Instagram for real, dog. For real, for real. For real, for real. Oh, and another thing I want to say this too. It's been growing concern as to what's going on with Hood Educated. I don't know Hood Educated, never spoke to him, but I like his content. If anybody got a connection to Hood Educated, you know what I'm saying, please hit me up on my Instagram or something like that because he part of the fraternity. He part of the YouTube fraternity. I like his content, so he my brother. You know what I'm saying? Even though I never met him, I like his content, mature content. I like what he be saying, and he ain't been on the internet in like 2 months, and we don't know what's going on with him. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going on with Hood Educated, and we concerned about what's been going, why we ain't seen Hood Educated in 2 months. So if anybody could find out what's going on with Hood Educated, please hit me up and let me know, or at least just hit him up and let him know that we concerned about him on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I hope he all right. I hope everything going good with him. I hope it's nothing too serious. He in our prayers, man. Sante say, I wonder what happened to Hood Educated. I was just thinking about it. That was exactly same me too, bro. Denise say Marita one of the realest on YouTube. Listen, I just tried. Denise. You know what I mean? I just try, man. I appreciate y'all though. It don't be about me, Denise. Real shit though. It be about y'all. I'm just happy to be able to be here and to have a channel where I got so many good people here supporting the channel. And we moving up too, y'all. Y'all see we 6,100 subscribers. So we moving up, y'all. We moving up. We moving up. But listen, this channel is never about me. I mean, it's about y'all, dog. Real shit. I want you to always remember that. I'm nobody without y'all. I didn't do none of this without y'all. You know what I'm saying? You got to always remember that. Like I don't give a fuck this bitch get 100,000 subscribers. I'm never gonna be up there. Oh, it's me, 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 me. No, no, no. It's we. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Like, share, comment the video. We're gonna find out what's up with Hood Educated. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know Hood Educated, but I'm concerned about it. It's just like y'all concerned about it. You see what I'm saying? That's how we do here. So we're gonna find out, is he okay? I hope he okay. But I'm just putting the word out to let y'all know, if y'all can relate, that we worried about him. We want to see what's going on with him because we ain't seen him in a while. Or if y'all get some information, hit me up in my DM and let me know, so I can at least tell the people that, he okay and he gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? He just going through a little something right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, comment to the video, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Chill.